Qualsiasi orrore troverai in questi oscuri recessi, abbi il coraggio di andare fino in fondo. Non ci sono finali prematuri, non ci sono decisioni sbagliate, esistono solo nuovi inizi, nuovi punti di vita. Questa è una storia d'amore. Ah, verso la principessa. Che io, visto che si chiama Slay the Princess, immaginate. Immaginate cosa farò. Immaginate pure, potete già cominciare a immaginare. Vabbè, andiamo, dai, che vedo un po' complicato il menù. L'eroe e la principessa.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Grandioso, ha sempre voluto uccidere una monarca, arriva la rivoluzione così.
That's the spirit. You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her.
Erano baturli del temporale. Infatti ora sta per piovere. Sta piovendo, cioè. Sta delle goccioline. Sta per piovere per bene. La mente ti ingannerai, farà tutto ciò che è in suo potere per fare in modo che tu non l'ammazzi. Non crede una singola parola che dice, ma
We're not going to go through
a prescindere da nessuno.
She's a princess.
Non intende
We're
solo la
supposed to
logica.
save princesses, not slay them.
Le principesse si salvano, non si
Ignore
ammazzano.
him. He doesn't know what he's talking about. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
C'è una lama immacolata, eccola.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Prendiamola. Prendi la lama.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world
Salvare il
without it.
mondo. Interactive.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp. A hint of rot
Se la
filtering
principessa
from
vive
the
davvero qui,
ancient wood.
ammazzarla sarà un gesto
The
di
princess
pietà.
really lives here. Slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. Good. You're still listening to reason.
L'ascolto.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world? Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Metti coraggio.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Killian si mette a
you're
ragionare
talking
con la
then?
vittima.
Fine. What even makes you think you can kill me? I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that knife is the only weapon you have, you'll have to get close enough to use it. So, you should just drop it. Best not to risk finding out what I can do.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Ammazza la principessa. Vai, yeah.
You lunge forward without a moment's
Senza un
hesitation.
momento di esitazione.
You feel
Pa.
flesh easily give way and look down to see your blade already sinking deep into her.
Ragioni con quello sbagliato.
Oh. This is it, isn't it? I'm almost embarrassed. I should have seen that coming. But I have to wonder,
Mica finirà così il gioco,
do you actually believe this was enough to kill me?
It's like she's convinced she can't
È
die.
immortale.
Yes.
Abbiamo fatto bene.
Even as she lays there dying, she entirely believes herself to be alive
Immortale.
and well. But it's over,
Ma è un'entità
isn't it?
cosmica.
She stopped breathing moments ago, that arrogant look still plastered on her face. But is it over? Really over?
È una dea.
It's over. Don't get all worked up. We should make sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. Your blade pierced her heart. There's no coming back from that.
Facciamo. Hai ragione, è morto, c'è questo posto.
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Greater good or not, something would be very wrong with you if you didn't feel at least a little bad. But it was for the greater good. One of these days that will sink in and help ease your guilty conscience. But that day isn't today. Let's just get out of here. You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all. Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away. What happened? Everyone is fine. It's just that you and the captain are far away from them. Don't worry. You'll be safe here. This is good. Everyone is happy. You'll be happy. This isn't an ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No. This is the beginning of eternity. Your reward. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades. It's all a wonderful, boring blur. You've never been happier. Psst. Hey, we're not just going to stay here forever, right? Are we really happy? Or is he just telling us that we are? Really? Well, if you ever change your mind, just let me know, I guess. More happy time passes, though the word begins to lose its meaning. Time, that is, not happy. Happy still has plenty of meaning. Please shake yourself out of it. We have to get out of here. The little voices, please, fall on deaf ears. Eventually you pass into a blissful state of pure existence. Though words like eventually and pass ceased to have any meaning to you long before that shift, you simply exist. Happy. Forever.
Tutte le infatti salvati tutti, cioè. Ma dai. È finito. Può essere finito questo. The Princess and the Dragon. Ma dai, non è molto finito. Ma dai.
You're on a path. You're here. I'm torn. You make your warn. She will not ignore. The interior blade. You take the blade. Her voice carries up. She's don't let it. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walked. She's focused on the top.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward.
Oh? No talk. I'm probably so.
She's on. You lunge forward without a. You feel flesh.
Oh, this is it. I'm on. Do you actually believe this?
It's like she's convinced. Yes. Even as she lays there, but it's over. But is it over? It's over. Don't get all worked up.
Sentiamo, proviamo a sentire il
We should make
polso.
sure. What's the harm in checking for a pulse? I really don't think you should do that. And why shouldn't we? Is there something you're not telling us? I've told you everything that's happened with complete accuracy. The princess is dead. You lean down and wrap your hand around the blade's hilt, but as you begin to slide it out of its resting place, you feel a sharp and sudden jab in your side.
Quello che volevo fare prima.
What was that?
I guess I won't be dying alone after all.
Quick, let's get out of here. It's too late for that now. You collapse to the ground as the mortally wounded princess twists a blade of her own. As you fall, she falls with you, exhausted by the effort, the little life that was left in her eyes fading rapidly.
An eye for an eye. A life for a life. I guess we're even now. See you around.
Ma dai.
You were so close. Why did you hesitate? It doesn't matter. At least you managed to take her with you. For whatever that's worth. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ah, vedi qua. Sono cose ma ti rasoio.
You're on a path in the woods.
E quindi
And
dobbiamo
at the end of
cercare di
that
finire il
path
gioco.
is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Altrimenti sei in un loop di
You're
azioni
here to slay
sbagliate.
her. If you...
Ancora.
A warning. She will lie, she will cheat, and he couldn't be more on the money. But we're really doing this, aren't we? I'd say you're lost, but I'm stuck here
Ah,
with
vedi,
you.
poi ora cambia la voce dell'ingannato.
We know what to look out for this time. We know to be careful. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. The interior of the cabin is a jagged mess of warped wood and broken boards, their splintered edges as uninviting as shattered glass. The only furniture of note is a pointed table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need
Questo
it.
è uguale.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now. But there
Perché
was
il
a mirror a
narratore
second
mi-
ago. Now it's gone. Yet another thing in here playing tricks on us. I hate this place. You take the blade from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and save the world. It feels a bit better to have a weapon in our hands. Let's make her hurt for what she's done to us. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing what must once have been stairs. The fractured slats look as if they've been torn from their source and violently jammed into the wall. The air seeping up from below has an almost metallic quality to it, like the smell of fresh blood. And you can hear what sounds like the rhythmic scraping of metal coming from down below. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Scraping? She's not even trying to hide her knife. It's like she wants to get in our head. That sound could be anything. It's probably just her chains dragging across the floor. I am begging you to get out of your head. Her grating voice carries up the stairs.
I hope you've come to rescue me. I've been stuck down here forever.
There is something so wrong with that voice. Yeah, she thinks she's better than us, like she doesn't even have to put on an act this time. As you descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view, her sharp eyes following you from across the room.
Finally, somebody! Quick, get me out of these chains. We're not safe here.
Ce l'ha anche lei un coltello.
Come on now, we're not falling for that, are we? She's trying to trick us, but she can't hide that threatening edge to her voice. She just wants us to get close, to let our guard down. If she sounds threatening, it's because her mask is already slipping. She knows why you're here. You are armed, after all.
What are you waiting for? You are here to rescue me, right?
Una battaglia contro la principessa. Ammazza la principessa. Al diavolo, ammazza la principessa. Ammazza la principessa. Che è?
The princess falls silent, her smile unwavering as you charge across the room. Okay, she hasn't pulled out a knife yet, and her hands are still behind her back. I think we can do this. I think we can win. We just have to strike now, but make sure you keep your eyes on those hands. I don't trust her for a second. But your focus is broken by the horrible sound of metal slicing through meat. Whose meat? Not ours, right? Hers, at first. Then yours. How? What did she even hit us with? You stare down at your chest and at the long, thin blade she impaled you with. And then the red, angry slit along the flesh of her thigh, where the blade had been nestled just a moment ago. It's still lodged in her leg, emerging from her knee, hinging up and out of her body like some extra metallic limb. Bullshit. Absolute bullshit.
You're going to die now.
With a twist of her knee and a painful squelch, she does just that. Everything goes dark, and you die.
No. Corsa agli armamenti. Ci ammazzano lei.
You're on a path in the woods. No, fuck that. If we're going to have to keep doing this over and over and over again, we're not starting in that goddamn woods every time. We're starting in the fucking cabin. Your what? The interior of the cabin is sharp, a constricting mess of curved and battered sheet metal pushing you towards... Wait, excuse me? What just happened? What did you just do? I feel dizzy. Oh ho ho ho! I guess I took us to the cabin, didn't I? Isn't that interesting? Who holds the cards now? The circle's getting smaller and smaller. Running isn't an option anymore. We have to fight.
Voce del braccato.
Good. It's better that
Voce
way.
del capace.
Without a fight, no one can win. And if no one can win, then nothing has any meaning. Great. So obviously you've already been here. How many times? This is our third? No wonder things have fallen apart. You do realize that every time you fail, she escapes and an entire world is damned to destruction, right? That can't be right. That's too much responsibility.
Nah, impossibly high stakes make the fight so much better.
Let's just stay focused, shall we? The only furniture of note is a bent metal table. A pristine blade perched. We take it. Okay, sure. You take the blade before letting me finish telling you it's there. It will be difficult to save the princess and save the world without a weapon. This feels right. We just have to keep our senses.
That's right. We've got to be able to win eventually. We will win eventually. Hell, we might even win now.
That's a fighting spirit I like to see. You could all learn a thing or two from this one. I'd love to get started just as much as you would, but how are we supposed to get down there? You walk through the door. You do know what doors are, right? But there isn't a door, it's just that mirror again. There isn't a mirror. You really messed things up, didn't you? It's like you can't even see reality anymore. I can feel the air coming up from behind it, stinking of iron and steel. He might be right. Could be a trick. If our other senses can't feel it, then we can't trust it.
If it's in our way, let's just break it and move on.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You really must think you're looking at a mirror. Well, it doesn't exist. Just reach forward and open it. Let's just fumble for the handle and be done with it. I don't care what we look like. I care about getting to the end of this mess. You reach forward and place your hand on the door to the basement. It creaks open. And the mirror's gone. How surprising. It was never there. Just an illusion.
Let's just get to the princess already. I didn't care about the mirror before, and I care about it even less now.
Guess it's time for us to see her again. Just stay focused and you'll be fine. You step forward, but you don't get a chance to linger on the basement stairs. They are smooth and flat and metallic, an unintentional and unfortunately slippery ramp that quickly sends you skittering to the bottom. Your body tumbles onto the basement floor and the form of the princess comes into view, standing at a distance. She gives you a wry smile.
Hi, it looks like you don't have a way out, so I'm not going to play dumb anymore. But don't worry about how bad you did last time. That's part of the fun.
She's got another thing coming if she thinks we're going down easy again.
Pride makes us dead. The only thing that matters is survival.
Actually, does survival matter? We've died twice and nothing bad has come of it. We just need to find a way to win once.
Nothing bad has come of it yet.
Plenty bad has come of it. You've left at least one entire world to ruin. The people there mattered.
The past isn't real. There's only here and now.
Your internal bickering is cut short by the wet sound of slicing meat. From the princess's arms erupt twin blades glistening with her blood, the empty flesh of her arms flopping at her elbows like torn sleeves. The chain falls to the floor. She's loose, and she is coming for you.
You're going to make me walk over to you, aren't you?
Shit. She's coming for us and I'm out of ideas. Yeah, that's right, we just have to think. There's probably an answer if we think.
Just standing there, huh? A bold strategy.
You don't have time to finish your thought. In a moment, she's across the room, blades flashing in the dim starlight. She rescues you. Ow. What a surprise. Yeah, we don't even get a second to think without her stabbing us. Oh, a new one of us. I thought that only happens when we die. Did we die? No, you're in a...
Non capisco quali sono i miei pensieri, quali quelli degli altri.
Don't like me to talk about that's knowing it. This really, really blurs some lines that I prefer not to be blurred. Are we still
Devo
dead? Are
attaccarla
we alive
subito.
again? How are we even supposed to know the
Devo
difference?
attaccarla subito.
Stop saying dead, all of you. We might have died a second ago, but right now we're extremely not dead. This is all horribly wrong. How many times have you been here?
This is 4.
No wonder everything's such a mess. This wasn't supposed to go past 1.
I wonder what you're going to do next. You're so full of ideas, and I love that.
But I guess we don't have time to talk about things before the princess advances. Okay, whatever we do gets us another us. Let's see how many we can stack. There's got to be a point where it makes us better than her. We don't need any other voices chattering about in here. It'll just confuse us. All we need is to keep fighting.
Sì,
Yeah,
esatto.
I'll pass on that.
Guarda.
Come on, show me something new.
Okay, plan now.
Se ci uccide lei che uccide il soldatore.
She's going to kill this body either way. So stop feeling what it feels. She skins you.
Ooh, not bad. Real tough.
Well, there's more of us. Let's see if that helps.
Rispondi.
Then you skewer yourself.
I thought we both understood that dying doesn't get you anywhere.
Huh, that didn't do much of anything. We're tougher than I thought.
Voce passa al contrario.
What's the point? It's all the same.
Skewers you.
Oh, don't give up on me just yet. You gotta keep going.
It doesn't matter how many times this takes, we can't give up.
Okay, let's go again.
Compliment her on those gleaming blades. There's nothing better than a capable woman. She skewers you.
You're cute.
See? We're getting better.
Okay, yeah. That was a good one.
Just panic. Flee. She skewers you.
No, you don't get to escape. That's not how this works.
We're getting close to something. Can't you feel it? One last time. You're right. One last time. That's all we need. Let's appeal to her better nature. We haven't tried that. I'm sure she'll listen to reason. She skewers you. And then everything goes dark, and you die.
Distruzione reciproca assicurata.
Your Honor, don't lose your head. We're
Questo è scatenato uno scontro aperto. Combattiamo tutto poco.
Everything feels like it finally fits, doesn't it? We're up here, which is different, and different is good. And our steel claw is already in our hand. Oh, what if? Rub it out the window. Over my dead body.
Esatto.
That won't be very hard. We've died a lot. I can't
Voce dell'affilato, altro che io se ancora voglia di combattere all'infinito.
Besides, what better way to die so very many times than at the sharp hands of a beautiful woman? Sure, I can think of a better way to die. Yeah, they're all the same, really. How about we stop thinking about horrible ways to die? I don't want us to accidentally manifest anything. The only thing we're going to manifest is finally ending up on top. There are entirely too many of you. How many times have you been here? This isn't good. This is... How about you stick to describing things, and we'll stick to doing them. Yeah, leave it to the pros. We'll notch up that win in no time.
Capabile ingannato.
Narrator, we heroically stride through the door and towards our destined final encounter with our star-crossed lover. Fine by me. You walk to the door and onto the basement stairs.
La
Only it's
combattere
more of a
nella
slide.
morte.
We know.
E oltre.
Fine, I'll just shut up then and speed this whole thing along. Are you sure you don't want me to describe the stairs? Or anything? Feels like I'm hardly a part of this. Don't care, just want to win. Fine, you make your way to the basement, where the princess awaits you.
Vieni,
You know,
principessa.
this last time I killed you, and you didn't pop right back up again. I thought I'd actually done it. I thought I'd cut you into so many pieces you just weren't able to stitch yourself back together. But I guess we're not done. That's okay with me. It's really good. I
Sì,
like
no,
that.
no, ti piace la mia? No, vieni.
I
Dove
had
ti
something
piace
ready
il
for you while you were gone. Do you want to see it?
Dai, vediamo.
I'm not going to wait for an answer. I'm just going to show you. It's worth it, though. Just you wait. And not for very long, because I'm going to do it right now.
You're going to say what she does? Do you want me to talk now? Well, yeah, she says she has something new. I want to hear about the new thing. Yeah, me too. I think I speak for all of us when I say that I would like to hear you describe her new thing. Really?
Here we go. Now.
The princess's skin twists, splitting into red blooms of raw meat as it stretches and tears. Then it erupts.
La principessa da salvare è il nemico.
She becomes a wave of blood and viscera, pieces of her splattering against the walls. All that remains in the center of the room
Ma
is a
noi ci
skeleton
possiamo
of
trasformare.
blades. The heart beats furiously in its cage of a chest.
Are you ready for what comes next?
Holy shit!
Il cuore è vulnerabile. Colpisci il cuore.
Absolutely
Ma che
divine.
assolutamente distrugge, ma va a spanculo gli invaghiti.
Yes, behold the perfect woman. Do you think we can throw her out the window?
That looked painful.
How is she still alive?
Questo farlo con tutti i finali non ha senso, ragazzi, perché così diventa la sintesi un po' della tua
Heart's still
personalità.
beating, that's all she needs.
This is fake. This is all fake. That's all just made up.
She doesn't even have a
Risponde alle
back
mie
end.
reazioni,
How are we
e
supposed
solo
to
la
stab her
blindera ha senso.
This is all just a sick joke. I hate
Che è
existing.
lassante, eliminiamo questi pezzi di personalità.
We're screwed. I quit. I'm done. Forget it.
Libera la mente.
What just happened? It's so quiet.
Troppo casino. Liberati anche di lui. Vai.
Something feels different about you. It almost makes me feel different. Like I should actually take this seriously for
Ti
once.
colpisco istantaneamente al cuore, all'istante, anche se muore ti ammazzo subito. Ormai sono diventati espertissimi, ma che pensi? Ma che pensi? So come funziona. Non agisci di tua volontà eppure il tuo corpo si muove, come ribellandosi alla tua inazione. Esatto, la principessa prepara un attacco, è diventato natural. Ma quando l'arco del suo fendente sta per colpirti sei già altrove. Sium!
You're incredible.
E che pensi? Scusa, so come funziona, ciccia. Le vostre armi si scontrano ancora e ancora mentre vi lanciate in una danza avulsa da ogni pensiero o arbitrio. Abbiamo eliminato tutta la mente. Io ho eliminato tutta la mia mente. Esiste solo il ritmo, il flusso e il riflusso, il costante ribaltarsi delle sorti dello scontro. Sì. Più vi addentrate nella danza, più il tuo battito accelera insieme alla cadenza degli assalti che vi scambiate. Ha preso perfettamente la mia forma questo giochetto, grande. È un crescendo infinito che sale e poi un'apertura. Zac! La tua lama affonda di sua spontanea volontà, così come la sua ci uccidiamo a vicenda. O no? Entrambi gli attacchi sono letali, nessuno di voi due sopravviverà, ma non avete timore di ciò che vi aspetta. Questo è un lieto Non hai l'occasione di vedervi morire, qualcosa è portata via, lasciando qualcos'altro al suo posto. Avvicinati allo specchio. Guarda il tuo riflesso. È ora che tu veda cosa si cela al suo interno. Sei tu. Sei solo in un luogo vuoto, qui regna la quiete. Procedi verso la capanna. Ti trovi alla capanna. Avvicinati. Mazza, c'è l'altro scontro con lei. Dobbiamo decretare chi vince. Uno dei due deve vincere. Non esiste. Non esiste. Non esiste. Uno dei due deve morire. Ok? O lei o io. Tutti e due non esiste. Di un fragile ricettacolo. Attacca l'entità. Attacco l'entità. Attaccala! Attacca l'entità! Come non succede?
My roots burrow in an ocean beyond your sight. We cannot harm each other as we are now.
Possiamo nuocerci così come siamo adesso, dici. Distruggi il tuo corpo. Noi non ce l'ha ancora distrutto. Il mio corpo non è ancora distrutto. Io pensavo fossimo morti. Allora dobbiamo morire anche noi. Per poterla affrontare dobbiamo morire anche noi. Dobbiamo diventare divinità. Se muore... Tu cosa sei? No, non accetto assolutamente. Distruggi il tuo corpo. Distruggi il tuo corpo, assolutamente. Non senti alcunché. Allora siamo degli dei.
There's nowhere for you to be but here.
E questa come la risolviamo? Cosa succederà ora? No, non glielo chiedo. Che gli diciamo qui? Tu cosa sei? Conosci il narratore?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Sei l'unica cosa che abbia mai conosciuto. Lei è
Space
innamorata
we're
corta
in
di
is
noi.
vacant.
Ovvio.
Nothing comes here but us.
Sì, dobbiamo fare tutte queste domande.
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you? I think that you are like me. We are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks. Nothing, as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to.
Certo, questo è uno specchio dell'inconscio, no?
Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps
Guardami
then
altre
we will know
prospettive
our
così che io
freedom.
possa essere completa. Ah, e allora conosceremo la libertà, quindi è un ricettacolo. Quanti altri pezzi di te devo trovare?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home. Then we will be here forever, as we are
No,
now.
ma che?
Unfinished, dry, hollow.
Ha cliccato a caso.
I have not lived. I am not afraid to die. You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Lo so, lo so. Non me lo devi insegnare.
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated. She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Nero è la principessa, capito?
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin.
Cioè, non è...
And in the
Che cosa
basement of that
succede? Che
cabin
non è finito, non è un
is a
finale, perché
princess.
sennò ci davano gli ending. Però ci ha riportato all'inizio.
You're here to slay her.
Salvare un dialogo che qui c'è premendo... Ah! Puoi saltare? Ah, no, ok, puoi saltare. Ho letto saltare.
You make your way up. A warning. She will lie. We're not going to go... Ignore him. The interior of the blade is your implement. You take the blade from the table. The door to the basement creaks open. Her voice.
Who's there?
She sounds... Don't let it fool you. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs. She's so cold. Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening.
Oh? No time. I'm probably chained up. So, you.
She's unarmed.
Ma che è successo? Muore veramente da capo.
You lunge forward without a moment. You feel.
Oh, this is it. Isn't I'm almost in bed. Do you actually.
Ci ha fatto
Yes,
dimenticare. Ci ha
but
fatto
is it over?
ricominciare da capo. Ah, vedi?
Yes, exactly. It's over. With your work done, you make your way back up the stairs. Why do I feel like we've done something terrible? You did kill someone. Great, but that day isn't today.
Vai via.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only, a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing. What? Everyone is fine. What's done is done. And that this is what's best for everyone. Time passes. Psst. Hey. I do, but you're probably not going to like it. The blade. He's right. It's the only way out. Do you hear that? It wants to take this happiness. Do you not? There's more for us to do, and the only way for us. Don't you dare. Thank you. I made this happy little place for you. Is this not a good enough reward for saving the world? An eternity of bliss? You ingrate? Fine. Whatever. For the first time since time stopped meaning anything, you throw open the door to the basement and walk down the stairs. The princess's body is dust and bones, though the blade you used to slay her is still as pristine as the day you first held it. You pick up the blade, you stab yourself, and you die. The end. Nice knowing you.
Lo spettro. Cioè, ma come cazzo si struttura
On
questo
a
gioco?
path in the woods. At the end of that path is a cabin.
Secondo me nella parte
And in the
finale non
basement
abbiamo
of that
capito bene
cabin
come
is a
sistemarlo e ci ha
princess.
rimesso nel loop. Perché forse io, per la mia curiosità di interagirci, mi ha fatto interagire con qualche dialogo che ha incasinato il tutto.
You're here to slay her. My tricks. Well, if he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. That's fine. It wasn't very well. If for whatever reason you are going to insist that this has happened before, at least your heart's in the right place. A warning. If she will lie, she won't. The interior of the cabin is cold. The blade is your implement. It feels like no one's... Like I've been saying, she's dead. That's because there isn't a mirror. There's a table, the blade. There's definitely a mirror. Who cares if there's a mirror? Let's just go into the basement. I care less about that and more about whether we're being lied to. If he's willing to lie about something as innocuous as a mirror, what else is he hiding from us?
Non siamo riusciti ad avere un finale ancora vero e proprio. Quello era più un game over, secondo me. Come dall'inizio
Use your eyes, there is no mirror. Why would I lie?
Come dice, vabbè, sì, il finale che esci, te ne vai via subito con la macchina, se c'è il pericolo, la casa stregata, l'avventura era la casa stregata. Tu invece appena arrivi prendi i giri, e c'è qualche finale così, tipo questo. Togliersi subito il problema e stop.
You walk up to the wall next to the bed. This really is... You reach forward and rub it. It was there a second, now it's gone. Let's not spend much longer worrying over it. Clearly, it's not even important enough to be acknowledged.
Senza la lama.
The door to the base of the room below. Nobody's hit as much as I guess we'll just have to go down and see.
Sì, dovrebbe fare rifare lo
As you
stesso.
descend the final step, the form of the princess comes into view. The skeletal body lying in a heap on the floor, its wrist still bound to the wall by a thick chain. Okay, she's definitely dead. It's just like I told you. Before you have a chance to finish your thought, the top of the head appears from underneath the floor. Two deep-set eyes stare up at you, followed by a mischievous skeleton. And finally, the rest of the body floats up to join the head. Wait, this isn't right. What's going on here?
Ghost!
Oh, wow. How absolutely terrifying. What's a ghost?
Oh, it's you. Hiya, Killer. I was hoping to see you again. I have some issues with how our last meeting went.
The princess drifts across the room into your orbit, gently running her fingers across your shoulders and down your neck as she circles you. Her touch is cold and ethereal, formless yet real enough that her icy fingertips send shivers dancing across your skin. So she has a body, and she's right there. We could probably grab her and kill her again, if we wanted to. We don't even need a blade. She looks fragile enough to me.
Ma sì, ma perché prima?
Before she can suspect a thing, you lunge forward and grab her arm. You feel substance for the briefest of moments, but then you feel nothing at all, as though all you've done is clutch at empty air.
Prima dovremmo rimanere in attesa con l'entità, forse. Non so perché non mi dà, non mi dà le opzioni giuste, cioè.
But I didn't say you could touch me. Why are you even here? Just making sure you finish the job, or what?
Anche questa. Bisogna che dobbiamo molto prendere la mia lama così potremo recuperare la lama.
Excellent idea. I'm glad to hear that you're finally seeing reason.
You're...
Oh, she's upset, isn't she?
You're going to try and kill me?
It would seem so, yes.
After everything you've done to me, you've chosen to do more? But then you either kill me and I get even fuzzier or you don't, and then I'm really just going to be stuck here forever.
But there's nothing I can do. I'm just going to go on and on and on, lonely and sad and hurting and empty. No, no, not that!
She's about to try something. Get
Lei
ready.
è diventata qui un fantasma di disperazione. Sta cercando di abbatterci in un altro modo.
The princess passes through you, a chill rippling along your skin, a disappointed sigh echoing in your ears.
Figo, comunque questo giochetto.
You turn and face her as she hovers
Non è facile, è
between
tipo
you and the
libro
stairs.
game. Non è facile trovare il tuo finale, no?
Spectral tears streak down her cheeks as she places a translucent hand on your chest. It feels cold, but otherwise like nothing at all. Are we doing the right thing? Why do I feel so sad? Don't let her get to you. It doesn't matter. Somehow, soon, this too will be over, and we'll move on to something new. I feel like you all keep forgetting that. Her dark-rimmed eyes fall to the floor as she speaks.
I never wanted to have to hurt anybody. It's not who I wanted to
Non
be.
è così che volevo essere. Provano continuamente ad essere ciò che
She
vogliono
lifts her
essere.
head,
A diventare ciò che
sorrow
vogliono
replaced with
essere.
wrath, staring into you with fiery anger.
But I guess you've turned me into something worse.
She forces her hand into your chest, and then... Yes? Nothing happens.
Non abbiamo un cuore.
You sure about that?
Non ce l'abbiamo un cuore.
Something should have happened. And yet it didn't. We're fine.
Chissà in silenzio.
You can't be sure if you first hear or feel what happens next, but it is over before you can fully conceptualize what it is. A horrific splintering, the squelching of organs, the rending of tissue, an icy, numbing pain.
I'm done asking. The next time I see you, I'm taking everything I owed. Starting with your body. If you don't choose to give me my freedom, I'll just have to make you give it to me.
She's real now. Pity we don't have a weapon. Your last moments are spent a helpless witness as she rips her hand from your chest, holding your still beating heart in her clenched fist. But that's ours.
See you soon, killer.
Presto assassino.
She crushes it, blood and ruined vascular tissue leaking from between her fingers, dribbling unceremoniously to the floor. Everything goes dark.
Questo è un nemico che si aggiorna sulle tue caratteristiche di attacco. Capitolo 3, lo spirito vendicativo. È stato di nuovo la nostra nemesi. Prima fisica e adesso spirituale.
Off to slay her again.
Abbiamo fatto un ciclo di ciclo.
The deck's stacked, isn't it? We kill her, we start again. She kills us as a goddamn ghost. We start again. I'm
E
starting.
ora siamo
We're
fantasmi
being
anche
run in
noi.
circles just
Fantasma
for the
contro
sake of it.
fantasma.
Come on, let's not give in to all that misery just yet. There's got to be a way out of this. There's got to be a right answer.
Lei ci trasforma in lei.
Yeah. And what if there isn't? Aren't you listening to me? What if
E noi
all
trasformiamo
of this was
lei
rigged
con
from the
noi.
start?
È un ciclo, fighissimo, fighissimo.
That's ridiculous. There'd be no point in all this if it was just some kind of cosmic busy work.
I think that's exactly what it is. The powers that be
Io
seeing how many
cedo.
ways they can screw with us. Could be it's all some kind of sick joke to them.
Poteri
So you've already
forti.
been here. Twice even. Great. Then let me poke a few holes in your depressing little theory. Nobody here is screwing with you, and I can't imagine any scenario where you would have started over after slaying the princess. Well, we didn't have to start over. We killed ourselves. And why, pray tell, did you do that? Because you decided to foist an infinite tedium on us. That doesn't sound like me. If I'd had everything my way, you would have effortlessly slain the princess, saved the world, and been given your happy ending. The ending was the tedium. You locked us in a cabin and sent that cabin to an endless void, and then you told us we were happy.
Infatti il primo, diciamo, finale che abbiamo fatto era un easter egg, ma doveva rimandarci in un loop, perché comunque sei lì all'eternità a un certo punto, se sei veramente un individuo ne esci.
Of course we weren't happy. That's why we killed ourselves. It was awful. Yes, and then she killed us. Even though she was already dead. This is all fake. Okay, let's try to get back on track. You're real. The princess is real. The world is real. The people in the world are real. And the danger she poses to all of them is also, quite unfortunately, real.
Okay.
Whatever you did the first time, it sounds like it almost worked. So how about you give it one last try? Because killing yourself seems to undo all the good you almost managed to accomplish. All this standing around and talking is boring. Let's at least do something. Maybe we'll kill her
Esatto,
again.
bisogna provare.
Maybe we won't. Maybe.
Bisogna provare a penetrarla.
You continue down the path towards the cabin. It isn't long before you're steps away from your destination.
Questa è un dungeon terribile questo. C'è una sola boss fight che è quella con te stesso finale, un te stesso specchiato al femminile.
The more he talks, the more I'm interested in setting her
Sì, è una nemesi che può essere la tua amante, può essere tutto ciò. Se poi, magari uno può anche. Io sto cercando di distruggerla. Non è facile.
Whatever. You don't want to listen to me? Do it then. Let her out. See what I care.
No, non la libero assolutamente.
The interior of the cabin is long and dark. A
Cambia
single narrow
sempre.
hallway stretching far into the distance.
Noi abbiamo fatto
Curtains
molti
billow out
specifici.
from tall windows on either side, obscuring the path forward.
quelli
Fluttering
che pensa il
helplessly as
narratore.
opposing gusts of wind rush into the building, clashing and joining and driving everything forward. The only furniture of note is... That's strange. What's strange? Is it the mirror? The mirror? No, there isn't a mirror.
Cioè,
What's
vedi, lui
strange is
nega
there
che
isn't much
sia
of
uno
anything in here at
specchio.
all, aside from the blades. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Che non ce n'è la memoria. Perché sono
Great.
fantasmi.
Something else has been taken away from us. I suppose the only way to go is forward. So forward we will go. Blade or not, it doesn't really matter, does it? You slowly make your way towards the gaping maw that awaits you. Your fraying nerves buzz with trepidation, the chill wind raising your hackles as it gently pushes you forward, towards the darkness at the end of the hallway. You can't shake the feeling that you're being watched. We've always been watched. You're watching us right now. Sometimes the feeling is just stronger than others. I feel like you're trying to put us on edge. We don't need all this anticipation. We just need this to be over. You stop as you reach the end of the hallway, I presume in front of whatever mirror isn't actually there.
What are the odds she's waiting for us right now, just out of sight, on the other side of that glass? You reach your arm forward into the pitch black of the opening.
La principessa è diventata un mostro micidiale. Prima di lame, adesso è un
It's like this place
fantasma.
read our mind just to mess with
Fantasma della
us.
vendetta. Prima proprio l'entità di carne totale, alla Clive Barker, proprio i macellai entrambi, no? Adesso invece la strazione totale, la tortura mentale,
What you
psichica.
looking at, killer? Staring into the void? Thinking about what it'd be like to die again? I know exactly how you feel.
Il fantasma, The Grudge.
Shit, where is she? You feel something long and frigid coil around your ankle. Your heart skips a beat, standing in muted shock for one long, frozen moment. And then she, the princess,
Sono fantasmi anche loro,
constricts.
no?
Your bones snap. Icy pain radiates. You're met with the terrifying visage of the princess. Her hand grips your leg in a steel vice, her grin carved
Madonna,
jagged
è
from
un
ear
mostro
to ear,
micidiale.
crowded with far too many long and crooked teeth.
But do you know how I feel? I gave you a path to forgiveness. I gave you a chance to make things right. But you decided it would be best to try and bury me all over again.
Cosa dei mostri?
You're not getting another chance to mess this up. So, here's how this is going to go. I'm going to take your body, and I'm going to walk it out of here. And you get to watch me do it. Completely helpless. Just like you left me.
I say we let her do it. It's something different. Do we even have a choice? You always have a choice. Maybe before, but not now. There isn't a blade this time. Exactly. What choice is there if there isn't a blade? Well, unless you have any specific ideas, I think my vote's the only one. You violently struggle against the princess, but all you manage to do is grind the fragments of your splintered ankle together. You can't shake free from her now.
It's so easy to make you squirm. But it won't be crueler than I have to be. I wouldn't want to cause any more damage. It'll be hard enough for me to walk out of here on that broken ankle.
You remain pinned to the floor of the long hallway as the rest of the princess's body emerges. Her proportions all wrong, limbs bent and curling, moving in ways that defy your understanding. Her torso stretches until her face is practically touching yours, her neck cracking audibly as she twists to look at you from a fresh angle. Are you sure you can't do anything to help us? Can't you, manifest a rock right on top of her head? And crush you along with her? Not that I even can manifest a rock. Besides, I thought you all wanted to free the princess.
Very brave.
Not like this. You don't even have a weapon, so I'm afraid you're out of luck, which unfortunately means that I, and the rest of the world, are out of luck too. And whose fault is it there isn't a weapon here? Yours, I assume. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Whatever you did in those previous lives of yours, you really messed up. Are you seriously trying to blame this on us? Your vision fades as she tears open the membrane of your soul. You're awake. Eyes once again fixed on the long hallway, your vision swimming as the princess's command reverberates inside your skull. Her voice is all-encompassing. You feel wrong.
Mi lanci di sotto. Mi lanci dalla finestra.
It's so cramped in here, like there's some sort of growth trying to push us all out. I know. You rise to your feet, though the pain in your ankle is blinding. Your body slumps against the wall, desperately leaning into it for support.
Tortura questa troia.
There's another option, you know.
Butta finestra.
Don't help either of them. Flip the table. That gap where the mirror was, I don't think it goes anywhere.
Sì, sono
Let's throw
d'accordo, ci stiamo
ourselves into the
girando.
abyss.
Non oseresti se si butta nell'abisso.
Your body, still slumped against the wall, trapped between the princess's overwhelming will and the blinding pain of your splintered ankle, takes an excruciating step towards the cabin door. Moved stiff, your body reduced to a marionette, pulled reluctantly along by your strings.
Già detto va per l'abisso.
In a single moment of overwhelming willpower, you tear your body from the wall and hurl it towards the abyss. Capillaries burst and muscle fibers tear as you and the princess struggle over the reins of your body. One foot planted firmly on the edge where the floor ends, and then nothing begins. It's unquestionable that her reserves are greater than yours, but fortunately for you, the distance you have to cover is
C'è
far
una
shorter.
scelta.
Enough is enough. I'm tired of us always losing. It's just a step away.
No, dai la volontà.
You throw everything you have against her and manage, for one brief moment, to overpower the princess's hold on your body.
Oh.
But that moment was all you needed. Your foot slips a few inches, and you collapse forward, the darkness swallowing you whole. A thought slips through you, unheeded, as you fall, and fall, and fall. What an end. But at least it's ours. I don't think this qualifies as saving, but at least you didn't ruin him. What happens now? I want to know what he thinks happens now. Oh, and why is that? He's gone. But
What's happening to me?
she's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and
I
find her?
ricordi riaffiorano.
And there's that mirror again. Just, I can feel it. Ignore the cowards. You have till good.
Sei cresciuto. Eccoci di nuovo. Ora però è come prima. Oh, vedi, di nuovo siamo. Però lei è cambiata adesso.
Empty cityscapes become pockets
Finito.
of vitality and movement.
Vedi,
I
stiamo
am
facendo
more
anche
than
la
I was
spirale pure qui, è
before.
incredibile.
Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again. If I am to be an ocean, you have given me enough to build a pond. My waters are shallow and murky, and I yearn for more perspective. I will transcend in due time, and there is no way forward but to contribute to my awakening. Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh
Quindi
perspectives
sono
and
proprio le
carves
città,
new
dobbiamo
avenues
rifare
of
le spirali
expression.
finché non
I
chiudo.
am different, but I am the same.
Bellissimo.
Eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together.
Devo portargli delle prospettive diverse, tutte attinenti a quello che vorrei fare
It
io.
feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
Una sensazione di esattezza, questo c'è bisogno dietro.
There is still much to be seen. Neither of us know the depths of our being. Perhaps at the end of this, I will be the one to kill you. Or perhaps we will leave this place together and find new horizons to discover. Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. Do not worry. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets. This one is loneliness turned to seething. She could not find her strength in others,
È un cuore
so she
motivato,
found it
vedi.
in herself.
Temo a cliccare
She
sui
will
dialoghi
make for
perché
a driven
non
heart.
voglio che prenda come se fosse delle risposte.
Do not mourn her. She isn't alone anymore. I'm sorry. Words are difficult for me. They never fully weave what I wish to say. If you do not like my answers, then you need not ask me questions.
Vedi.
The vessels you choose to bring me carry far more meaning than anything words could say in the spaces between.
Ma cerco di capire come l'ho ricettacolarizzata, senza voler influire.
I await your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Ok, il buio muore. Ah, ok, quindi è così. Ci fanno rifare il ciclo almeno 5 volte, quindi ha detto, no? Ti ha
You're
detto.
on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path
Noi l'abbiamo
is a
fatto già
cabin,
3 volte, questo è il
and
quarto,
in the
manca
basement
una.
of that cabin
Dopo
is a
questo.
princess. You're
O
here
due,
to
l'abbiamo
slay
fatto 2
her.
volte.
If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Voltati, vai via.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning. Before you go in, she will lie. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a prick. Ignore him. He doesn't... The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The
Possiamo
blade is
prendere. Fare.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it. The door to her voice.
Who's there?
She sound. Don't let it. Good. You're still listening to reason. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes. She's so coldly beautiful. Focus on the task.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Siamo con l'inganno.
You ignore the trembling in your hands and tighten your grip on the blade.
You poor thing. Your hands are shaking. Are you scared of me? Because you should be.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
I'm probably chained up in this basement for a reason, right? And if that's so, you should just drop it.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too late. End this.
Allora, prima abbiamo fatto come abbiamo fatto all'inizio. All'inizio abbiamo preso la lama, giusto? L'abbiamo ripresa la prima volta. La seconda invece l'abbiamo lasciata addosso.
Then I'm not talking to you.
You stare at the princess, squinting. She squints back. The two of you are going to do this forever, aren't you?
Lascia l'occhiataccia ancora peggiore.
You squint even harder. So does she.
È uno specchio, no?
At least nobody's dying right now. You're going to have to make a choice. You can't keep squinting forever. Eventually, someone is going to have to blink. Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to your jaw. It feels like you've been hit with a sledgehammer. You can feel bone grinding on bone where your jaw has been fractured. Holy shit, that hurt! Though she's unarmed, the shock of that first strike is enough to stagger you, putting you and the princess on somewhat equal footing. Your blade slashes through the air again and again, and her fists connect with your body as many times or more, each impact as heavy as that first bone-crushing hit. We can still turn this around.
Allora facciamo, fuggiamo e la rinchiudiamo nella cantina. Non so, Arrenditi no. Porta a termine la missione, però abbiamo già fatto, non lo so. Fuggi e rinchiudi nella cantina. Al massimo porta a termine la missione e ci fa rifare una cosa già fatta. Perché invece fuggi e rinchiudi nella cantina non lo so. Fuggi e rinchiudi.
Are you serious? It's a good idea. We've taken some bad hits, but we've dealt some too. She has to be feeling it more than we are. Let's regroup upstairs. If we're lucky, maybe she'll just bleed out. Fine. You make a mad dash to the basement stairs, the princess's chains rattling as she tries to chase you, but pulling taut much too soon for her to catch up.
Do you really think you can just walk out of here?
She steps towards you, ignoring her chains. They creak and strain as she pulls against them until finally they break. The links clatter to the floor, useless. She's free. Hurry. You push your broken body as she closes in and just barely manage to pass the threshold of the basement doorway before she catches up to you. You close the basement door, locking it behind you and quickly barricading it with the heavy wooden table that once held the blade. Okay, we can make this work. She has an awful wound and we have all the time in the world. Playing jailkeeper for a while might make things a little easier.
Carceriere.
You settle in against the far wall to watch the basement door.
Perché questo è invincibile, noi sappiamo bene.
It isn't long before you start to drift off, your eyelids heavy with fatigue. But sleep doesn't come. Instead, your rest is broken by a piercing, wailing voice calling out to you from the other side of the door.
I know you're still there. Why don't you make things easier on yourself and let me out? It's not like this little door I'll hold for very long anyways. It's probably a good idea to try to get
Non
back
veramente
alive.
diventare.
Good sign.
Ma perché barricano meglio?
She sounds terrifying. Like she's less of the princess you saw and more like something out of a nightmare. As she violently rattles the door, you do your best to shut her out of your mind.
When I get out of here, I'm going to pick you apart piece by piece. I won't forget what you did, and I'll never forget it. You don't know what kind of enemy you've made.
Grazie che sei fatto questa notte.
It doesn't sound like she's getting any weaker.
Ignora le donne.
Just ignore her. Maybe the banging and wailing will stop if you just don't pay attention to it. You put the princess's threats out of your mind as best you can and huddle up against the wall. You jolt awake in the middle of the night to silence in the cabin. The ruckus has stopped, and the door to the basement is ajar, its lock broken, and the table shoved out of the way.
È uno specchio. Noi siamo messi a dormire, lei pure si è disattivata. È uno specchio, non è riuscita, non può fare niente. È solo uno specchio. È aggressiva quanto siamo aggressivi noi, quindi non può ucciderci se
Thanks for helping me get out of
ora
that
ci siamo
awful
svegliati.
basement.
You try and stumble to your feet, but as the princess draws near, it's as though your body simply stops working.
Sarà posseduta.
It isn't all at once. The paralysis comes in waves. First your toes go numb, then your feet, and then your legs. You lie prone on the floor of the cabin, unable to do anything but witness her approach.
Whose side are you on?
Yours, of course. But I have a duty to uphold the truth. Lying about the facts of the situation doesn't change them.
So helpless. I can take my time with you, can't I?
She steps closer, one silent footfall at a time, cocking her head in curiosity as you feel your organs shutting down one by one.
Ma veramente invincibile la principessa.
Or maybe I can't take my time with you. You don't look well. A little meat around the gills.
Your lungs stop drawing in breath, and your heart freezes in your chest. You have seconds left.
I'd say better luck.
It can't be. This can't actually be how everything
Che ora ha
ends.
scritto, boh. Ma ragazzi,
I'm
schifo
sorry,
ogni
but it
tanto.
is.
Mi dispiace, mettete rallenti, dovreste vederlo. Io provo a vederlo di qua ora, guarda, prima di cliccare ulteriormente.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
No, non lo posso vedere se non sbaglio. Ah, l'incubo adesso.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world. A warning before you go in. If she will lie, it doesn't matter. Don't.
Terribile capanna.
The interior of the cabin is plain, the smooth wood of the walls almost featureless.
Comunque questo è un
The only
altro,
furniture
sicuramente
of
abbiamo
note is
beccato
a lone
un'altra
table
cosa.
knocked on its side in the corner of the room.
Un'altra possibilità, però noi stiamo scegliendo tutte cose non concilianti.
Inviting visitors doorway.
Cose poco concilianti con la principessa. Perché è un'entità, è il nostro noi negativo. È il nostro noi negativo, ragazzi. Quindi, dal punto di vista,
The blade is
voglio
your
estirpare.
implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Anche quello, anche cioè estirpare. Il combattimento, voglio combattere. Il combattimento riesce. Però lo scopo del combattimento è la pace. Lo scopo finale del combattimento è sempre la pace.
Hold on. What happened to the door?
Questo è il principio della guerra, così dice il principio della guerra. Alla
It's just
fine c'è il
fine.
nirvana, alla fine c'è l'Eden.
She's already got that, hasn't she?
Non è il ciclo
She's
veramente
ready for
infinito.
this. She's been waiting.
Il ciclo infinito cerca di uscire dal ciclo infinito.
So deep breath in, deep breath
Che poi è un
out.
suo limite,
The task
è
awaits, and
un
only
limite
you can
stesso, perché tanto
You reach down and pick the blade up off the floor. It will be good. Steve, is it going to be
non
enough?
c'è il lumino.
Can you have given us something
No,
else?
no, no, no,
Something-
potremmo avere una
I don't
bomba.
know. Better, the blade is the only thing you need to finish your task. You're more than capable of pulling this off, so long as you don't lose faith in yourself. Those are the words of someone who knows he's sending us to our death.
Paranoia.
You cross over the threshold and onto a series of isolated
Dai,
steps
dai,
suspended
dai.
in darkness.
La terza, il terzo. Speriamo di non morire, cioè di non ricapitolare, no?
What eyes, too? You never mention the eyes.
The air seeping up from below reminds you of fresh lightning and static, as if you're descending into a place that isn't meant for a creature of flesh and blood. The
Lì
princess lives here, so
Yeah,
I'm probably doing her a favor.
È una sfida micidiale,
A
però.
cruel and playful voice prances up the stairs.
I didn't think you'd come back. We're gonna have a
Ma
lot
lo
of
scopo
fun
di
tonight.
due è comunque l'uno. Lo scopo di tutti i numeri è comunque l'uno.
Come back.
She must have you confused with someone else. You really don't remember, do you? It doesn't matter, we need a game plan. We know we can't just go down there unprepared. Finally, a voice of reason. The rest of you should take notes.
Serve solo la determinazione, ha detto il narratore.
You know why I'm being a pessimist.
Ma le voci sono... lo so, ma noi dobbiamo
You
uccidere la
make your way to the
principessa.
bottom of the stairs.
E questo è impossibile uccidere la principessa. C'ha
As you
ragione il
emerge,
narratore.
you find yourself between two
È
loose rows
impossibile
of
uccidere la
white wooden
principessa.
planks suspended in rafters.
Eppure noi ce la
A
faremo.
smattering of cobblestones visible against the inky black of the basement mark where the floor should be, forming vague pathways. At what seems to be the end of the room, they diverge in opposite directions, left and right. She could be anywhere, and there's nowhere for us to hide. We're
Se
completely
magari potrebbe
exposed.
cambiare. Potrei trovare un'altra possibilità.
Are you really not going to comment on how
Ha
weird this
ragione, alla
place
fine
is?
lo specchio non ha tutti i torti, dicendo chi lo sa, il viaggio è ancora lungo, ha detto giustamente, ora che ho capito, no, che vuole proprio dei frammenti di se stesso per costruire me, costruire se stesso e costruire me. Cosa farei io in questa situazione,
No, I'm
tutte le
not.
volte che ho bisogno di riprovarlo? Questo è l'eredità di Dark Souls, no? Il fatto di dover riprovare dalla morte, dall'esperienza del fallimento e riuscire a raggiungere la strategia definitiva per conquistare cose a più se stessi.
I don't want to die
Bellissimo
again.
sto giochino, stupendo, proprio perfetto per concludere. Speriamo di non dover rifare da capo, nulla,
Please
non
stop
credo.
saying that. You're only going to make things worse. Just pick a direction and start moving.
I wouldn't give it too much thought if I were you. It doesn't really matter.
Esatto,
Because
dai,
where you
lo
go,
aspetto.
I'm going to find you.
Volte di torno sì.
You turn to the right. A faintly outlined
Find path lies before you.
There you are. I told you I was going to find you.
Il pagliaccio.
As the princess approaches, your legs suddenly go numb. Your arms quickly follow. This is it, isn't it?
And you brought your little knife with you again. Cute.
There has to be a way out of this. Think.
What did you do? Pull yourself together. She isn't supposed to be like this.
I wonder how many times I'll get to play with you before you break.
As your blood begins to coagulate, it's as if every part of your being is coming to a lurching halt. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves. Heart, lungs. Your lungs pull in a desperate gulp of air as your eyes shoot back open. Liver. What are you doing? I'm working. Do you want this body to function, or do you want... And then experience stops once more as your body reapproaches death. Okay, whatever you were doing, please just start doing it again. Are you sure about that? Are you sure that's what you want, or do you want to interrupt me some more? You have seconds left. Yes, I'm sure. Heart, lungs, liver, nerves, heart. Again, your eyes shoot open as you gasp for breath. Nerves.
Can't decide what you want to do, can you?
Liver.
Oh well, standing there gasping like a fish is more fun than dead. Even if you look ridiculous.
Non sai quel che fare. Io sono un distruttore di cyber mind.
She isn't attacking us. Why?
Perché non la aggrediamo noi?
The why doesn't matter. She's already proven her ill intent. Don't lose sight of your mission. Your weapon is still in your hands. Strike at her and end this before it's too late.
Che potremmo fare per la scappa, fuga? E lei ci inseguirà, poi ci killerà e noi diventiamo i più grandi fuggitori. E non riesce, a un certo punto non riesce a prenderci. Diventiamo autonomi, non ci può inseguire, scappa.
You turn and run, doing your best to put one useless leg in front of the other.
Ma noi poi al prossimo diventiamo più sfuggiamo come dei miti. È già la seconda volta che sfuggiamo. Sì, vediamo, a noi non ci interessa combattere con lei. In questo caso proviamo così. Certo ci insegue perché è più brava di noi, no? Però noi diventeremo più bravi di lei, no?
She raises a hand to her mask and pulls it down. You don't get the chance to see what lies beneath before it envelops you. Like a creeping mold, the complete reality of your existence threads its way through your mind. Birth, death, birth again, decay and bloom, a million stitches from a million microscopic wounds you've inflicted on everyone you've ever met, with every muscle you've moved and every word you've ever spoken. No.
Let me out.
Your existence hurts them.
Li danneggia. Non vuole farlo.
A lonely soul in a room by itself, weeping, It lives for 80 years and then it's
Riappare.
gone. And then it's there again.
Let me out.
È rimasta intrappolata, ha evitato di fare quel loop. Ce l'ha proprio, è arrivata alla fine.
Children, a steady career, recognition from your peers. Here one moment, gone the next. The worms have found their orifices.
Per ucciderla bisogna distruggere noi stessi. Capito?
Let me out.
Diagnosis.
Se no non riuscirà
It
mai a...
forgets everything it is.
non morirà mai.
Anger, rage, distance, poverty. The lonely soul is lonely again. Love turns to mockery.
Peggiore, più
It
solo.
dies. It is reborn.
Noi abbiamo, in due l'abbiamo
Worse.
abbandonata miseramente, noi abbiamo cercato di uccidere a tutto poco.
Let me
Fammi
out.
uscire, c'è la seconda volta che la intrappoliamo.
No. What's happening to us?
Ragazzi, siete indietro voi, voci interiori, aggiornatevi. Non ci avete capito niente.
This is all too much.
Io e il narratore abbiamo capito e basta. Il narratore però omette, crede che io non abbia capito, invece ho capito
What are you
benissimo
talking
con cosa sto... con cosa ho a che fare.
Oops, I think I broke you. I'll see you soon. You'll know what to do.
Il corpo è morto ma continua a vivere. Ah, l'attimo di lucidità, capitolo 5, si ammazza. Oh madonna. The moment of clarity. Che è successo?
You're on a path in the...
Shit. What the hell was that? Who are we? What are we doing?
There was a
Bellissimo sto
princess, I
gioco, bellissimo, il gioco
It's
più
all
bello
so
di tutti i
fuzzy.
tempi.
It hurts when I try to remember.
Il gioco definitivo.
You shouldn't know about the princess. At least, not until I... You've already been here, haven't you?
Assolutamente è un livello superiore rispetto a Micorizza, perché Micorizza parla di una storia figa, nascosta, fighissima, e pure super torbida, però questa è proprio la sfida finale, questa, ragazzi. Questa è proprio la sfida finale di tutti i videogiochi.
I guess. It feels so long ago, almost like we've never left. We have to let
È il
her
boss
out.
definitivo, è lo specchio interiore del giocatore.
No, that's the opposite of what you're here to do. You have to slay her.
Ma che è?
Slay? We decided not to do that, didn't we? Yeah, we're supposed to let her out.
It's really the only way this works out for us. If you think about it, she's the one with power here. Nobody else can do
Sì,
much
non
of
è proprio
anything.
uno specchio, io intendo, è comunque una nostra ombra, è una nostra nemesi.
No, we were supposed to keep her trapped there
Non è proprio
forever.
uno specchio normale, è uno specchio che mostra solo te stesso, enfatizza.
We're supposed to be unfeeling.
Diciamo che è come uno
How
specchio
many times
proporzionale,
do
uno
I have
specchio
to
di
tell you to
infiniti, no?
snuff out your
Avete visto il riflesso infinito quando si specchiano due specchi? E lì vedi la profondità, mentre invece in noi non si riflette niente, no?
We can't be unfeeling. Not when there's so much fear everywhere.
There's nothing for us to do. We've already tried everything.
Come ce ne basta al contrario tu.
We love her, so we have to set her free.
Corre,
Can we
tornate
love something that
invaghito.
hates us? Can we love something that hurts us? To be given an ounce of kindness from something so cruel would be more pure than any other love.
Invaghito lui.
Why are there so many of us? There aren't supposed to be so many of us.
This is bad. You need to get a grip. What did you let happen? How many times have you been here?
dici qui l'unica soluzione è non fare niente, qui non farò niente, rimani fermo dove sei. C'è dove sta?
You slowly make your way through the umbral forest, bumping against unseen trees as
Certo,
you
io
grasp
l'affronto
through the
sempre lo
darkness for a
specchio,
way forward.
però poi dopo vediamo la reazione allo specchio. È diverso, andare verso lo specchio è necessario, ma cosa fai dallo specchio? Eccolo qua lo specchio. Ormai, secondo me, a questo punto forse
Instead, all you find is an empty hill.
il gioco sa che sai.
No, this isn't right. There's a cabin there. There's always supposed to be a cabin there. Don't ask him about the mirror. He always says he never sees it.
E certo, perché sennò sarebbe spoiler. Lo dice il narratore. Lo dicono tutti tranne il narratore non lo conferma, sennò sarebbe, dice sì, è lo
And
specchio.
he always makes it gone. Stay focused. You still have a job to do, and it's best not to be distracted by fraying thoughts. There is no mirror. You know that as well as I do. She's still here, buried deep inside the earth.
Lei è lo
Just
specchio.
walk up the hill. You always give too much space to the others. It's why you always lose.
No, perché questo processo mi ha fatto capire che era uno specchio, quindi non è vero.
You walk up the hill, hesitating just beyond the bounds of the cabin.
Li ascolto ma non ci interagisco. La regola d'oro dello specchio.
You've got to clean the mirror, haven't you? You've got to see what's in it. Smash it to pieces.
Rompi
She's
le
on the other side, and we have to let her out. It's the only way we can be free. It's the only way we can have our thoughts back.
No.
Just go around it. Just do something. It doesn't matter what. Proceed. Proceed to where? I'm afraid you're going to have to be a little more specific. That's a new one. Do you think it'll work? Of course it'll work. He always makes the best decisions. It's why he gets to make
Per
them.
questo che hai facoltà di farle.
It
Esatto.
already has worked. It's gone, don't
Ha
you
già
see?
funzionato, è sparito, esatto. E il pugnale l'abbiamo immaginato noi. Siamo un po'. Siamo, ormai l'abbiamo quasi dominata.
The interior of the cabin is much the same as the exterior of the cabin. A dull, fuzzy, dreamlike nothing.
Distruggo.
It's empty and isolating, but there's just enough vague shape and unknown texture to suggest the structure they're in. Wrong and unsettling as it may be. The only object of note is a pristine blade buried in the dirt floor, a hint of its shining edge teasing through the sediment. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you're going to do this right.
Le voci addirittura si fidano del nostro giudizio.
It's the only way forward.
Devi prendere.
You reach down to take the blade, but as you do, the ground beneath it shifts, the weapon sinking deep into the earth.
Abbiamo
You
titolato.
know the hole and gaze into the abyss. It is very deep. Deep in the bowels of the earth, you see something staring back at you. It's her.
Io ho fatto deciso, 11.
She's watching us. She never stops watching us.
There you are. My toy has finally come to finish its job.
With every word she speaks, the princess in the pit blinks closer.
Cioè,
For
no,
so
ma forse
much
semplicemente
longer than you had to.
mi hai voluto tirarla per le lunghe per più delle
But it was always just a matter of time.
perché ancora non
Closer.
You were going to have to stop running eventually.
And closer.
Except for me. I've already taken your will, and you're not getting it back. All that's left is for you to take my will and let me out. It'll be so much fun, you and me, together, exploring the world and spreading fear wherever we go. Well, mostly just me, but you'll get to be there too.
Cerca comunque di conquistarti.
I can even make you a little cage if you want, gilded and everything. Now don't pause. Don't try to resist. I've already molded you into what I need, and you lost your powers so long ago. Don't bother working yourself into a frenzy to get it back.
Do something. Do anything that isn't taking her hand.
No. No. Non possiamo scegliere più.
You extend your hand to hers. For all her past cruelties, the moment feels gentle.
Ti odio. L'unica scelta che avevamo ci ha portato a una consecuzio chiusa, questa, avevamo già finito, l'avevo detto. Era solo questione di andare avanti.
The motion is difficult at first, as if something still resists your efforts. But then that resistance gives way, and it's over.
And that's the end. I wonder what we're going to do next.
Si è trasformato un'altra volta.
I didn't think I'd be so tired.
È stanca. Si accascia.
Why is it so cold?
Ha perso tutti i suoi poteri in realtà. Gli abbiamo ripreso la volontà. Abbiamo ripreso la volontà da lei. Ma l'avrà. Ora deve andare.
She's gone. Yeah. I can finally think again. Almost. That mirror's back.
What does that mean for us? I'm sure it'll be whisked away just like her.
Maybe it won't be gone. Things are different now, aren't they?
Ci spicchiamo.
Doesn't seem like there's much else to do here.
Finally, we can smash it.
Oh, will you stop with the smashing?
What do we say, boys? One last vain attempt to look at ourselves.
Yeah. I think I'd like that.
Since we've got majority, all that's left is to look.
Something tells me that this is the end of the line. But I don't feel bad about it. I'm ready. It feels okay. The fears. Gone. I'm done fighting. My heart feels quiet. The game was always going to end. I'll be free of all of you. I'm ready for the truth. I'm ready to sleep.
I'm just ready to be anywhere that isn't here. Boys, it's been an honor.
Sei avvizzito. Storia della capanna.
I am a growing chorus of contradiction, a mass of tides ebbing and flowing all at once in more directions than my attention can bear to hold. To look at any one is to shift them all into something new, and to look away is to reshape them yet again. All of me is changing, and yet the rest of me is still the same.
Sono pronto per te.
I will be here when it is time for us to meet again.
Ok. Ancora. Finché non sono abbastanza, non so quanti. Non ho capito se
You're
sono
on a
5.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the
Comunque negli
basement
indie di
of that
solito è il
cabin
5.
is
Sapete,
a
ma
princess.
molti giochi tipo i beat 'em up, oppure i giochini quelli lì con i giorni, il lavoro, sempre 5.
You're here to slay her.
Secondo me perché magari
If
prima
you
erano di
don't,
più, no?
it will be
I
the
beat 'em up
end
in
of
realtà
the
sono
world.
7. Però nei giochini indie, molti giochini, nella maggioranza il parametro nuovo è 5 di quasi tutto, probabilmente perché cercano di ammortizzare anche quella vastità del titolo riducendo un attimo. Comunque sono prodotti a costo più basso, diciamo. Andiamo
You
verso
make
la
your way up
capanna.
the short path to the cabin. A warning. She will
Stavolta
love. We're not
che
gonna go through.
facciamo?
Ignore him. The interior
E
of
ora
the
ci
cabin is
muoviamo
almost
comunque con
entirely
molta più
ablaze as you
nonchalance. Prendi la lama.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult. The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the purvoy.
Who's there?
She said, "Don't let it
Salve.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far
Chissà se
wall
farà una
of the
sintesi alla
basement.
fine, ma vedo dura. Che dite?
She's so
Fa una
coldly
sintesi che
beautiful.
corrisponde a me stesso.
Is she really a threat to the world?
Vediamo. Vediamo che succede.
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something? That isn't a good idea. Just drop the knife, and maybe the two of us can talk things out.
She's right, we shouldn't. We should just drop the blade. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster. Killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us. You ignore the trembling in your hands.
You poor thing.
You step forward, your grip on the blade tightening as you steel your resolve.
Oh? No talking then? Fine. I'm probably chained up in this basement for... So, you should just drop it.
She's unarmed. If you hesitate now, it'll be too...
Then I'm not talking to you.
Una mazza.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as you attempt to run her through. A moment of
Di nuovo.
distraction and hesitation
Vabbè,
is
vabbè,
all
ci
she
sto
needed to
così.
sight. It feels holy sh... So she's unarmed.
Saranno anche
Your
di una
blades.
missione. Porta a termine la missione.
You and the princess stare at each other, both gasping for breath,
A
equally
volte
exhausted.
proviamo a uccidere dopo il
You
combattimento.
probably won't make it out of here alive, but you can at least make sure that she won't make it out of here either. Excuse me? Do you think this is what I wanted to happen? I have a duty to state the facts of the situation, and honestly, it's a miracle anyone is still standing right now. Can you not feel the two of you clash for the final time? You feel your ribs break as she delivers a heavy blow, but you push through the pain, falling forward and sinking your blade deep into the princess's heart.
Oh.
The two of you fall to the floor.
This was fun.
The princess gasps, her voice an unhealthy rasp as her lungs start to fill with blood.
You put up more of a fight than I thought you would. But I have to wonder. Do you really think this is the end?
But you don't have time to worry over such things. Everything goes dark, and you die.
Ah. L'avversaria. Questo è nuovo, no? Vediamo che creiamo
You're on a
l'avversaria.
path in the and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Praticamente dipende un po' tutto dal primo capitolo. Chissà, l'ultimo non so
You're
cosa
here to slay
faremo.
her. If you don't,
Questo
it
è
will
il
be
quarto,
the
perché noi
end
abbiamo
of the
fatto poi un
world.
finale all'inizio che è un pseudo finale, 5 minuti era già finito.
A warning. Before you, she will lie. Lying. Are you sure? The point of my warning, what the princess Crystal.
Sentiamo qui.
The cabin is tighter than its
Ah,
exterior would
è
suggest.
diventato
Cold stone walls press in on you, as if trying
una
to forcefully
capanna
direct
di
you towards your
roccia.
destination. The only furniture of note is a black iron altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want.
Che facciamo? La prendiamo la lama stavolta? Ma ne abbiamo bisogno. È necessario. Senza niente lama stavolta. I pugni siano, esatto, uno scontro a pugni, basta. Non mi piacerebbe pensare di aver vinto Baran, esatto. Prima c'avevamo il cuore. Io voglio fare pugni, bravissimo, ha capito il gioco e cosa volevo
Don't forget
fare.
that the blade is waiting for you upstairs if you
Ha
happen to change your
previsto
mind.
tutto questo. A cazzotti, sì, stavolta cazzotti, ma che lame.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a
L'ho
rough
già
stone
battuto quelle
staircase.
lame.
Its walls
È il
pressing
primo
your
che ho
sides
fatto.
and tightening as you
Ora
descend.
cazzotti.
The air sweeping from below is heavy and oppressive,
Il diavolo
with an
adesso.
almost sulfuric odor to it.
Il diavolo.
If her fierce voice carries up the stairs.
Is that another challenger?
Sono secoli con un
It's
bazzo
been
come
ages
si
since
deve.
I've had a good fight.
Satana.
This isn't what she sounded like last time. Her voice is a little deeper, almost threatening.
Ma noi siamo super coraggiosi, cazzo. Ci siamo andati senza neanche il coltello. Infatti il
As much as I
caparbio
appreciate the
qui.
enthusiasm, just make sure you don't let your bloodlust get to your
Indeed.
head. You need to stay focused and keep your wits about you. Remember,
Non per
you're here to slay
intrattenere.
the
Chi lo
princess,
dice? Chi lo
not
dice
to
il
have a good
narratore?
fight.
No, io invece sono qui per intrattenere. Te non mi dici niente di come si faccia. Non capisci niente.
As you descend the
E diavolo!
form of the princess comes
Sì! Ho
into
capito,
view.
dai, incredibile. L'avversaria, no? The enemy. Bellissimo, no, è bellissimo sto gioco.
Looks like she
Bellissimo,
could rip those chains
geniale
out of the wall without
a
a
livello
second thought.
assoluto.
Oh, it's you again. I've been hoping you'd find your way back here. Good to see that death doesn't stick for either
Dai,
of us.
dai. Dai, facciamo cazzotti, dai.
But no little knife this time.
No, niente coltellino, si fa cazzotti.
No. I hope you're not just here to chat.
No,
I've been
no, non si
itching for a
combatte,
rematch.
tranquilla. Si fa cazzotti, come ci piace tanto fare. No. Attaccala disarmato. Vai.
I guess we'll have to see how this goes.
Oh, ma io sono guerriero, ragazzi, cioè.
Your hands empty, you charge the princess. Quit the pessimism, will you? Right? It's almost like you don't want us to beat her. No, look, I'm rooting for you, I really am.
No, io faccio il tipo per voi, davvero. Sto solo cercando di avere troppe aspettative, non avete un'arma. E dovreste avere un'arma. No,
We'll be fine.
ce la cambieremo, stai a vedere.
You attack, fists raised,
Non c'è
and the two
così,
of you
lo
fall into
scontro
combat.
inizia.
Your clawed fingers tear into her flesh, and her fists and elbows
Vediamo chi
return the
vince
blows in
stavolta,
kind,
dai.
bruises blossoming in her wake, and blood vessels rupturing in vivid sprays of gore.
Not bad. You're tougher than I thought you'd be.
Più coraggio di quanto
Hear
pensavo.
that? She respects
Ci
us.
rispetta.
We can pull this off. Yeah. Yeah.
Vai, allora non arrenderti.
But
Bam,
that
bam,
you'll
stendila.
never be enough.
Senza che no, non è vero, dai, la distruggiamo.
Her knee connects with your sternum with a loud, violent crack.
Ora è troppo presto per vincere del tutto, però ragazzi, ricordiamoci che ancora stiamo raccogliendo le parti di noi stessi. Non possiamo ancora vincere definitivamente adesso.
You
Troppo
have to
presto.
want to kill me. Like this.
You don't so much as see her
Vediamo che
movement
succede.
before she deals the killing blow.
Cara il buio, amore.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Vediamo il prossimo scontro.
Are you serious? That's it? That's it.
Vediamo così.
Like hell it is. We're not giving up
Ah,
that easy.
che scapardio qui.
Up.
Alzati, ma che scherzi,
Wait,
alzati.
no, that's not right.
Non siamo morti, esatto. Non siamo assolutamente morti.
Yeah.
Siamo vivi.
Your eyes bolt open and you
Che
push
ne
yourself back
pensi?
to your feet. You're alive.
Chi è che scrive la storia, narratore?
The princess takes
Ho
a step
capito com'è il
back
gioco, sei
and
finito?
looks down at her covered fists.
Ha paura di noi. Siamo migliorati con lo specchio, vedete?
On the walls and dripping from my hands.
Diventiamo invincibili se vogliamo. Ah, distruggo. Attacca la principessa, tiè. Vai, vieni, vai. Ora chi vince?
Not as one-sided as I feared,
E
but
niente.
it's still a far cry from what I
Dai.
hoped. Her
Non ci
injuries
fermerà
are
mai.
numerous, pale in comparison to yours, and the wounds you've inflicted upon her barely
Chi è
seem to have slowed
l'avversario?
down.
Dai!
As much as you're trying to ignore it, adrenaline pushing you far past your limits, every movement burns.
Questa è la lettera.
This is getting boring. Are you even trying to keep
Ma
up with me?
scherzi.
She lands another devastating.
Morido, no. No.
Everything goes. You know what I'm going
Indovina
to
cosa
say.
sto per dire. Non siamo morti.
Though we're not dead. Yeah, though we're not dead. Come on, get up. If we can just keep going,
Sì,
we're
se non ci
bound to
fermiamo
wear her
prima o
down
poi la faremo,
eventually.
la faremo prostrare. Che hanno scritto
Are
male.
you sure she can't do what we're doing right now? There's only one way to find out.
Che riusciamo lo stesso, che vuol dire?
Once more, you push yourself back to your mangled feet.
Ci devi uccidere. Ha paura, vedete?
How are you still moving? How are you still doing anything? Bodies aren't supposed to look like that.
Non ci può fermare.
An uncharacteristic.
Un insolito terrore traspare dalla sua voce.
Have we ever seen her afraid before?
Brandina è imbattibile, non hai capito?
No, we haven't.
This is how we win. We can do this forever.
Esatto, possiamo andare avanti
I'm
all'infinito.
going to put you out of your misery.
Siamo più infiniti di
You're
te.
all
Ti
twitching.
dimostro
and
chi è il dio qui.
I'd like to see her try.
Siamo invincibili, esatto, siamo invincibili, non
Her
può
fist flies
batterci.
towards where your face used to be.
Vabbè,
Your twisted
uccici.
body incapable of moving out of the way.
E ora?
Everything
Torniamo.
goes dark and we die.
No.
Yes, something like that. Well, don't you have something to say? Yeah, I quit.
No. La furia, sì! La furia, capitolo 3.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
La furia,
Alright,
sì.
change of plans. We're taking the blade this time.
Ma che io ci ritorno senza,
Would
no.
we ever do that?
Perché dovremmo, esatto, assolutamente. Noi andiamo così. Ma sì, ma te cosa? È il terrore di
Sure
noi.
did, but what a great way to go.
Ma che gran uscita di scena che è stata,
Does it
esatto.
matter? We lost.
Abbiamo perso, non importa, non abbiamo perso, ti
I
sbagli.
said, Long Range Boy, I thought you were brave.
Ti credevo coraggioso, esatto. No, niente lama, ma cazzotti alla fine qui. Anzi, mi dispiace, iniziare era inevitabile. In realtà, per fare l'attacco iniziale era inevitabile.
We had a weapon.
No, non hai capito niente, capabile. Niente, ti elimino.
Let me cut to the chase. Clearly you've already been here. Yeah, you think? What does here even mean, though? You've told us about the path of the princess and all of that already. But
Infatti, è per questo, che perché cresci sempre.
That's a good point. Everything here is a little off.
Questo è affrontare se stessi
The world around you is
all'infinito.
changing, especially all the way out here. And that means you're nearing the point of no return. Whatever happens next, that's it. There won't be any more do-overs. So you better take things seriously.
Bellissimo questo qui, l'avversario. Siamo diventati proprio Satana. Guarda come guarda, sembra tutti gli sposi che cerchiamo. Procedi verso la capanna in silenzio, vai.
Good. We're all on the same page. It isn't long before you find yourself at the end of the path, staring up at the cabin.
La capanna è inquietantissima rispetto all'inizio che diceva che cazzo di ambientazione di merda con la capannina, no? Cioè come fa a soddisfare le mie necessità di videogiocatore che ha esplorato qualsiasi mondo possibile e immaginabile con la cazzo di capannina con 2 luci? Ah, giocati il gioco, poi me lo dici, questa capanna diventa l'incubo totale, il dungeon peggiore di tutti i tempi.
That's it. No final words of advice?
Bello,
I'd rather not waste any more time. I'm sure that any advice I'd give at this point is
esatto, bravo, bravissimo. Non era te sei andato. Non essere così duro con te stesso. Capita a tutti di avere un blocco creativo di tanto in tanto, sono certo che se ti impegni veramente qualcosa di interessante da dirci. Bravo, Bastiano, contrario. Entra nella capanna. Niente coltello, assolutamente. Sì, coltello. Vieni. Sono pronto a soffrire per diventare ancora più forte. Sono pronto a soffrire per diventare ancora più forte. Vieni, diavolo. Vediamo chi è il diavolo numero 1. Mi dice, le colonne di mare scolpite sorreggono un magnifico sorriso all'inferno. Vedete le sue ampie finestre ad arco ricavate per far entrare la luce fioca degli astri. L'eleganza della sua architettura sbiadita. Resta una sorta di profazione per il sopravvento. Dei tre pareti di pietra con liquido denso. Una volta rappreso si formano gli strani strati di nervi pulsanti di ammassiti di carne viva. Orribile, no? A me non dispiace, ma sembra la stanza più bella. No, basta accorciare, mi piace. Lo rivaluto. È quello che serve per diventare Satana, vedete? Il nemico. Ah, ma il nostro no. Sì, lasciamo prendere l'origine la lama, è inutile. No, assolutamente capabile, non hai capito niente. Non è la lama farci vincere. Ah, vicino dello specchio. No, forza assoluta, ragazzi. Qui raggiungiamo una forza assoluta.
All we see is a damn mirror.
Tieni che musichina lui proprio la sfida finale. Non credo sia finale, forse c'è un altro pezzo.
A mirror. What are you talking about? You're standing in front of the door. Whatever non-door thing you think you're looking at, it isn't real, because if it were real, I'd know about it.
Non esisti.
But it has to be real. It's right there. It doesn't matter if it's actually real or not. Talking about it gets under his skin. That's all that matters. We should talk about it even more. Let's just smash it and get it over with. I'm ready to get violent. You won't be able to see what's in there if we smash it. Do whatever you want with it. The mirror isn't real, so how you handle it doesn't matter, aside from wasting dangerous amounts of time.
Rompilo.
You bring your fist crashing down against the door leading to the basement.
Assoluti.
As if on command, it slowly slides open.
Come a comando si apre lentamente, in realtà. Io voglio la sfida. Io voglio la sfida. So cosa voglio la sfida. Buio più assoluto, è scale la cantina per diventare giga, più cosa. Come si chiama? Per dirmi. No, madonna, regista.
Once exposed and claustrophobic. The air is thick, its odor an oppressive violence. The metallic scent of fresh blood twisting with the nauseating embers of
Non
the
Clay
charcoal.
perché se poi
If
si
the
concetta
princess
anche
was slain, I was probably
lì. No, voglio dire quell'altro.
The voice, bellowing rage, roars up the stairs.
La sua voce ruggita rabbiosa rimbomba sopra le scale.
You've returned. Do you intend to weakly claw your fingers across my skin? Or have you finally decided to try and kill me?
Abbiamo capito che è una specie, quindi ci conviene combattere per diventare più forti in assoluto, capito
So
ragazzi?
simple. I have changed. The way your flesh felt grinding beneath my fist. It
Anche
was
la
something
tua. Andiamo, questo è proprio Fight Club qui.
A fight is a
Vieni,
song.
la lotta è una canzone, non c'è musica nel nostro
There was no
scontro, c'è
beauty
di
to each other, and now there's no beauty
quindi
in me.
abbiamo che hai fatto? Sì, voglio vedere chi sei, il diavolo assoluto, un mostro. Ho sentito sempre l'ultima volta abbiamo fatto, cioè perfetto se le continuiamo, vediamo cos'altro riusciamo a fare esatto, basta al contrario, sono proprio d'accordo, vediamo che
You
succede.
make your way to the bottom of the stairs. The chamber's walls are painted in blood, a deep, sickening red that drips down in clotted streams onto the charred corpses that make up its floor. This place reeks of torment.
Immaginavo invece
of
tutta
ripped skin,
corazzata,
burning
enorme.
bone. The princess
Vediamo
stands
cosa
in
fa.
its center, muscles flayed and bare and weeping, draped in a tattered dress of her own skin. Her heart beats from its place in her open chest.
Do you know what I'm going to do to you?
There's not so much a moment of hesitation before she steps forward. Her chains pull taut, holding
Ma
fast
pure,
as she strains against them. The cuff
Nessuna
around her wrist
esitazione.
digs deeper into her skin. Blood drips from the place where metal meets flesh.
Il nostro scontro mortale con il nostro nemico infinito.
And then, with a nauseating sound, the skin tears. It plops to the ground, and she pulls her red, glistening arm free from her bindings. She is loose, and she is coming for you.
Sì, mica abbiamo paura, sappiamo benissimo.
She wants us to be
Tutto.
afraid because she
Vuole che
wants us
abbiamo
to think
paura perché vuole
she'll
che
make us
pensiamo
suffer.
che può farci soffrire, non darle la soddisfazione. Ma certo, ovvio. Ma figurati se dai la soddisfazione a questo
That's right.
imbecille.
No fear. She's bigger than the last time, but she's pulling herself apart. She's practically done most of the work for
Ci ha
us.
fatto quasi tutto il lavoro, si sta smantellando da solo.
Don't even have a weapon.
Ma era un'arma, non ci serve, siamo noi un'arma.
I refuse to go out anyway.
Bravo.
Kicking and screaming.
Non un po' bravo, il caparbio si è risvegliato, diceva. Terzo round, vai.
Your heart free.
Non hai capito? Non vogliamo ammazzarla stavolta. Vogliamo renderci più forti in assoluto. Lo sfruttiamo lo specchio invece di averne paura, no? Diventano fortissimi i dragoni. Vai, bellissimo sto giochino, geniale!
Make it a beautiful blaze of
Vai,
glory.
caparbio! Vai, Bastian contrario!
You are unwound.
Rubi il rumore di intero svelto corpo si disfa. Siamo autoesplodi.
No, that's our stuff. She can't just do
Oh, vai.
that.
Siamo autoesplodi.
She just did. Unfortunate, I know, but reality is reality.
Vedremo chi vince alla fine.
Who needs stuff anyway? Look at us. We might be all over the place, but we're fine. That's the first thing you've said that's made any sense. We may be down again, but we're not out for the
Inglobiamola con i budelli. Diventiamo il Tyrant.
Still, you fall to pieces. What is the point of all this power if there's no
Ammazza,
challenge
ti
to
inglobo
using
con
it?
le budella.
This is a numb existence.
Questo è lo scontro tra Mago Merlino e Maga Magò, ragazzi. No, ma che arrenditi, no. Ignorala e continua ad avanzare.
Though the ribbons of your unraveled body struggle to coordinate, you manage to put one foot forward.
Oh, so there is some challenge left in you. Let's see how long it takes to crush it.
Diventiamo il blob, Madonna Cristo, guarda.
The princess clenches her fist, and as her knuckles tighten, even more of you becomes undone. Your skin is flayed, your
L'assorbiamo
fatty tissue
forse.
torn from your
L'assorbiamo, la tecnica dell'assorbimento. Spero di sì, vi prego, fammela
What are
assorbire.
you? You're clearly not your skin.
No, no, ti assorbiamo. Sì, è l'unica soluzione, giusto, il gioco. Dai,
Why would
facci
we ever
assorbire.
get just our skin? We lost so much of it last time.
Siamo molto di più, esatto. Madonna, il Bastian Contrario è un mito. Cioè, un mito assoluto il Bastian Contrario. È il filosofo.
I don't like not having skin.
Dovevano chiamarlo il
It
filosofo.
hurts.
Comunque anche il Bastian Contrario è figo, devo dire. Anzi, forse hanno fatto bene.
The pain doesn't
Non è superfluo,
matter.
vai, vai.
Just keep
Vedere,
walking.
sei la filosofia
She
di
can't
Clive
stop us if
Barker.
we don't let her.
Dai. Fai un altro passo.
Still you push on, placing one
Non devo
disaster
chiedere il
of a foot in
consenso agli
front of the
altri. Poi un'altra ancora, vediamo se... arretra. Noi siamo ciò che
other. She
vogliamo
smiles,
essere.
and again her will tears at you. Muscle
No,
untethers
non
from
sono neanche i muscoli. Non ci puoi cancellare.
We need that. We can't do anything if we don't have
No,
muscle.
e come possiamo andare come? Senza niente possiamo andare.
Okay, Mr. Anatomy, I hear you. But have you considered how muted still
Dice, ma certo signor professorino, sappiamo, ma hai mai pensato quanto sarebbe pazzesco se continuassimo lo stesso a camminare verso di lei? Ma perché può essere solo lei a gestire la cosa, il narratore?
show her how tough we really are.
Cammina, dimostri quanto siamo invincibili. Fai un altro passo.
A mass of organs suspended in bone, all held together by fused strands.
Inarrestabile, Terminator. Vai, bellissimo.
I really thought that losing your muscle would be the end of you. This is exciting. We're in uncharted depths. I can't wait to see how much
Ci
more
devi
you can take before
annientare
you finally stop
cosa che non
moving.
potrai fare. Perché annienteresti te stesso.
The less that remains of your body, the more fiercely your spirit struggles.
Questa è la
against
prova
the
di
princess.
Muad'Dib.
But her power is
Dune.
immense. As your organs slip from between your ribs, she takes another step back. Only now, there is nowhere left for her to go. She's within your reach, if only you have the determination to reach her.
Assorbo, dai.
Of course we have determination. We made it this far, didn't we? What does this make us? How can we lose so many vital parts of who we are and still be here? The exact same way we lost every piece of ourselves twice before.
Anzi, ma siamo morti 1000 volte. La carne qui non conta niente, non hai capito nulla.
Come on. One more step. Do it. Hit me. Show me what you're made of.
Punta il suo cuore. Che...
Your skeletal hand shoots towards her heart, but the closer it gets, the more brittle it becomes. Flakes of bone are peeled away, exposing the marrow, and the marrow melts, exposing nerves, and the nerves are stripped raw. Until what?
Che?
I think he gave up on us. Figures. He always seemed weak to
Pareva
me.
debole.
You're nothing. Just like what's left of me.
But we're still here, aren't we?
Siamo ancora
Which
qui.
means we aren't.
La forza di volontà non la potevi annientare, è impossibile.
What are we supposed to do? Hit her with nothing? Yes.
Ammazza la principessa, ti è stronza! Le trapasse, una lama immacolata le trapasse qua. Siamo diventati proprio una lama noi stessi. Siamo diventati un'arma, noi stessi. Noi siamo diventati la lama immacolata, vi rendete conto? Siamo diventati l'arma. Oh, l'ho sentita.
We actually did it.
Ci siamo riusciti, sì.
We actually won. I always knew we had it in us. But what are we going to do with ourselves now?
Prendiamo il suo corpo. Scusa.
It's cold.
Prendiamo il suo corpo, chiaramente. Eccola. È scesa.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now? This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing. Screw the mirror. We just need to find the princess.
Guarda il tizio riflette. Caparbio, fermati. Il nemico è morto. Ti sei disfatto. Sì. Abbiamo perso quella forma. Ah, non è necessariamente. Non è un commento negativo, secondo me. Ecco la
There's a
quarta
world
forma.
beyond the endless walls of Bavon Quiet. I am curious to see what it means for us to know it.
Giochino straordinario.
The next time I see you, each of us will finally know
Oh,
what we
se te la
are.
vai è l'ultima. E la prossima volta che ti vedrò, sia tu che io sapremo finalmente cosa siamo.
I will be here, waiting for you.
Io sarò qui ad aspettarti. Sarà il buio. Ultima run. E adesso che facciamo?
You're on a path in the wood. You're here to slay her.
Filosofeggiamo stavolta. Stavolta filosofeggiamo. Prosegui.
You make your way up the short path to the
Tanto non è
cabin.
col narratore che dobbiamo parlare, noi dobbiamo parlare con la principessa, con lo specchio. Con lei è una cosa, con noi stessi è una cosa, con il narratore è
She will
inutile.
lie. She will cheat. We're not going to go through with this, right? Ignore him. He does. The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a
Trovo che
fine
sia
layer of
inutile andarci col coltello,
The only
ragazzi,
furniture of
onestamente.
note is a
Andiamo
plain
piuttosto a
wooden
parlare.
table perched on that table
Ad
is a
avere
pristine
ragione di
blade.
lei con l'oratoria. Ma se ci fosse quello. Però non lo so, mi sento di non
The
prendere il
blade is your
coltello,
implement.
onestamente. A
You'll
questo
need it
punto
if you want
qui
to do this right.
mi sembra inutile prendere il coltello. Perché l'abbiamo uccisa 1000 volte. Cioè, la riuccideremo, ma con il coltello mi sembra che non... Entriamo nella cantina. Fatemi pensare un attimo. Anzi, un attimo. Facciamo una cosa. Perché le abbiamo fatte praticamente tutte, ce ne manca solo una. E poi vedremo il finale. Un secondo, riflettiamo che cosa fare. Un attimo, prendo una pausa un secondo, che qui attiva. Presenta, si prima vado al bagno. Poi ci penso. Perdonatemi, ma c'è un po' di vuoto di panza. Bisogna aver messo un po' d'acqua, quindi così almeno dopo il finale. Liso, liso! L'andino si compra liso! La lama non ci serve, la lama alla fine dei conti è uno strumento, anche se io amo le lame, sapete che cosa? Che comunque per noi rimane sempre uno strumento dico da Dio, perché non è parte del nostro corpo. Se ci fossimo nati con delle lame così, nessuno avrebbe potuto dire niente, sarebbe stato il nostro semplice standard. Però non avendoci, abbiamo i punti, sono un po' tipo un mazzolo, l'equivalente di un mazzolo, molto meno letale, però comunque letale, però può essere letale, può essere utile. Certo è meglio lo strumento, è per quello che poi dopo l'uomo ha avuto bisogno da sempre di aggiungere una lama all'occorrenza per sostituire gli artigli che non ha mai avuto. Dici che penso che non ha mai avuto artigli, non ce l'ha mai avuti, ma semmai altre tecniche più contundenti, non di lacerazione, magari con i denti. Voglio dire, rispetto a una tigre, rispetto a un velociraptor, dubito che insomma, non abbiamo nessuna effettiva arma, né da un punto di vista del peso, né da un punto di vista della massa, quindi né da un punto di vista appunto di corpi laceranti. Quindi che facciamo? Allora, stavo pensando io mentre a OCS, no, in realtà sono andato anche, però mentre a OCS che stavo ordinando, ho pensato, ordiniamo, ho pensato di fare una cosa diversa. Stavo pensando, ma allora, dialogarci, no, dialogarci lo ritengo un po' inutile, dialogarci, secondo me comunque non ti puoi specchiare all'infinito, non ha senso, devi essere integro, devi essere uno. Quindi non puoi accettare questa meccanica, la devi superare. Io sono convinto che si debba superare. Filosoficamente la vedo così, filosoficamente credo che sia l'approccio esistenziale che hanno sempre suggerito sia i filosofi sia anche come dire, i filosofi di teologie orientali e non solo, anche occidentali. C'è il concetto di Eden e di Nirvana, cioè a un certo punto raggiungere uno stato superiore definitivo e non protrai lo stesso livello di esperienza solo decuplicata, perché è vero che ti continua a far crescere, ma poi non puoi crescere dello stesso cibo. A un certo punto ci deve essere un'evoluzione anche nel cibo che uno digerisce. Non puoi continuare a fare l'esperienza con lo specchio, ci deve essere un livello superiore anche di specchio, semmai. Ma potrebbe comunque stare in un ciclo infinito. Per carità, l'idea della crescita infinita è interessante, no? È interessante l'idea della crescita infinita così, però è anche impossibile. Cioè, nella crescita infinita c'è un parametro di impossibilità, che è la sua infinitezza. Il fatto di essere infinita, di fatto, ti lascia nell'ultimo stadio esattamente come eri al primo. Quindi non hai di fatto nessuna crescita. Se non c'è un passaggio di stato, ma c'è solo lo stesso ciclo che si ripete, non c'è un reale, come dire, trasferimento di forza. Non c'è il raggiungimento di una soglia di superamento, verso cui poi si adotteranno dei parametri diversi. Quindi io, come dire, punto all'uno, come dice i grandi filosofi, la ricongiunzione degli opposti, ma non in due entità, in una sola. Cioè, se riesco a ricongiungere in un solo personaggio, cioè in me stesso, lo specchio, ok. Se lo posso assorbire, ok. Se invece devo tenerlo così, abbracciarmi, fare così, fare la mia metà, no, mai, mai. E quindi prendiamo la lama.
You take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
La principessa va comunque uccisa, e quello è il modo migliore, effettivamente. A me il modo migliore, ragazzi, cioè, il modo più rapido, no? Fare a cazzotte, sì, su un testata
The door to the
lunga.
basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place.
Se no
The air
possiamo
feels
fare
heavy and
l'inganno,
damp,
la
a hint of
menzogna
rot
totale.
filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor. Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Allora, inganniamo noi.
Oh, it's been so long since anyone's come down here. I was starting to think they'd forgotten about me.
You walk down the stairs and lock up.
She's so
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Cosa? Assolutamente no, come puoi pensare una cosa del genere?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it. Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster.
Facciamo finta di...
The blade tumbles out of your trembling hands and drops to the floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess face to face, unarmed. We'll be fine. I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
L'ho portata giù
So
apposta.
here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship. Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
You know why you're here.
Ammazza la principessa e ti tiro fuori di qui. Così, no, ammazza la principessa.
Doubt, unfortunately, clouds your thoughts as
Ma
you
che
attempt to run
dubbio, era
her
un
through.
inganno. Un
A
inganno.
moment of distraction and hesitation is all she needed to sidestep your thrust and deliver a catastrophic blow to you. It feels like,
Vediamo
holy
se
shit,
la
though she's
portiamo,
unarmed.
dai.
The shock of that
Speravo
first
di
swing,
ingannarla,
we can still
ma
turn this
sto-
around. Are you serious? As internal bleeding sets in, the blade falls from your trembling hands, clattering to the ground uselessly. You lacked the will to finish the job, your bruised and broken body falling to its knees before her. The princess, exhausted, chest heaving with heavy breaths, tosses the blade away from you. This is the end, isn't it?
Is this really the best you could do? Look at you. Completely broken. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little disappointed.
Vediamo che cosa succederà. Tanto è un flow questo qui, non è
She
un...
plants her foot on your chest and pushes you onto your back, the air leaving your lungs in a heavy puff.
Basta che non mi uccida subito, che mi faccia
And then
interagire,
she
che mi
brings
faccia
her
scegliere.
knee to your throat. She leans into it with the kind of weight you didn't think her slight frame could possibly possess, shattering your windpipe and leaving you starved for breath.
It's too
Però
bad.
è già cambiato,
I
vedete,
was
già
looking
diverso.
forward to some company.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
La torre. Vediamo
You're
cosa
on a
c'è.
path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin, you're here to slay her.
Andiamo, procedi verso la capanna. Volte di vedere la cosa peggiore, diciamo, in questa fase, perché qui devi, lo specchio lo devi vedere, poi dopo puoi scappare, puoi fare tutto, ma lo specchio lo devi vedere.
You from slaying her. But we might as well
Qui
just
c'è la vicina.
pledge ourselves to her
Cosa dice la
and stop
vicina?
pretending we're capable of doing anything in this situation. She probably doesn't even need to try to overpower us.
Ti è venuto a vedere la Sly Princess? Ora fai vedere che sei una Sly Princess anche te, una Sly Princess Miti. Forza Miti. Amore ti aiuta papi, va. Visto che ti sei prestata.
Can we tone down the pessimism just a smidge? I'm not being a pessimist. I'm just being realistic.
Affranto, lui ce l'ha affranta. Sono solo
You're being
realista.
annoying.
Sei fastidioso.
Just ignore their bickering, and whatever you do, don't pledge yourself to her. I cannot stress enough how absolutely catastrophic that would be for everyone, yourself included. I agree. If she's wrongfully imprisoned, then we should rescue her, but if he's telling the truth, we shouldn't just hand her the world on a silver platter. Rescue her? Given the stakes of the situation, there isn't really a difference between rescuing her and pledging yourself to her. Either would be terrible. So please try to ignore both of those knuckleheads and focus on saving the world. Let's not make this harder than it has to be. If that's what you want, I guess I don't have a say here.
Vai, vai. Che la affrontiamo con un'altra tecnica, stavolta difensiva. Tecnica totalmente difensiva.
The interior of the cabin is larger and more grandiose than its humble exterior would suggest. The only furniture of note is a massive marble altar with a pristine blade perched on its edge.
Col disinteresse l'affrontiamo.
The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. Why do we feel so small? We don't feel small. We are
Noi siamo
small.
piccoli. Noi li facciamo. Infatti si chiama The Tower questo capitolo. Probabilmente proprio perché affrontiamo in modo difensivo.
You take the blade from the
Prendiamo
altar.
la
It
lama.
would be difficult to slay the princess and save the world. with
Prendiamo la
that
lama,
weapon.
però. Diciamo che troviamo questa possibilità. Anzi.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a spiral staircase. Its steps almost as deep as you are tall. The smell of incense drifts up from below. For a moment, you almost feel at ease. Huh. This is actually kind of nice. It's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably
Praticamente la
doing
prima
her a
run che
favor.
abbiamo fatto è stata tipo giocare a un videogioco normale. Cioè se giochi con me, se fosse un videogioco normale, completi la missione, chiuditi al finale, finito. Non così, secco. 5 minuti hai finito il gioco. Se invece combatti
Her
è tutta
booming
un'altra
voice
storia.
rolls up the stairs.
Cresci, se combatti cresci.
Is that a guest I hear?
Però non
Don't
puoi
linger on
combattere
the
per sempre la
stairs.
stessa
Come
sfida.
down
Poi si
and
cambia
witness
gioco,
me.
Ciccio, quindi scendi e ammira.
You weren't kidding when you said it was booming. She wasn't like this last time.
È imperiosa adesso.
We need to get down
È
there.
superiore come
She
noi,
wants
no?
to see her.
Superiore.
We need to see her. Should we be worried about your sudden change in attitude? Just a few minutes ago you were going on about how pointless everything was. Now you want to go down there. It doesn't
matter what that little voice says. He's not the one making the decisions. Though if his ramblings get you to the princess, they get you to the princess.
Abbiamo spaccettato la grande, incredibile. Proseguici per le scale, dai.
Making your way down the spiral staircase is a time-consuming and exhausting effort, every step requiring you to clamber over one edge before dropping to the next.
Sei costruita grazie dal
Soon
bordo
the end
di
comes to
ogni
you,
siamo sempre più
and you tumble to the
piccoli.
bottom, entering the vast temple-like ruby.
L'opposto di quella di prima, della run di prima.
The princess towers over you, almost glowing in the weak starlight, a figure framed by a stained glass window. Her long hair billows around her, and a chain binds her wrist to the far wall. The chain is nothing to her. It might as well be a toy for all the good it would do. I told you it was pointless to resist her.
The little bird has returned to me. I wonder what he wants. You brought that knife again, even though you know it's useless. Such charming audacity. Drop it.
Lasciamola prendere.
The blade slips from your fingers and clutches
È una finta, no? Vediamo se funziona questa finta. È chiaro che il gioco ha dei limiti narrativi specifici, quindi bisogna forzare.
And yet you did.
Tu l'hai fatto.
She's so much more than us. You can understand what it feels like to be in her presence. Oh, I understand what's going on, and you'd better snap yourself out of it.
Kneel.
No.
But the words don't leave your mouth. Instead, your legs buckle and your knees hit the floor.
That's my good little bird. Now, why don't we talk? The last time we met, you tried to kill me. And here you are again.
Tentare di
Trying
trompare
to
dove
succeed
già
when
partito
you
il mondo che
already
trovato.
catastrophically failed.
Vedremo.
What draws you back here beyond the empty halls of death?
Speak.
The last time we met, nobody should have met her before this. You should be the first. You're the only one I trust to deal with
È
her.
l'unico di cui mi fido.
And you shouldn't have trusted us. There was nothing we could do to stop her then. And there's nothing we can do to stop her now. He's been melodramatic, but yeah, we've been here before and she absolutely destroyed us. What are we even supposed to do to stop her? That's worrying. Whatever you do, don't tell her why you're here. It's best not to give her any ideas.
Resta insieme.
Do you think holding shut your beak is enough to stop me from prying it open? Do you think your skull can
Però
save
devi
your
forzare
thoughts
ogni
from
volta
being
che
seen?
forza ci rende più forti a noi. E poi dipende tutto dalla forza di volontà, da come la dirigi, no?
There's nothing she can't do.
Meekness, despair, but a hint of something more.
Un piccolo accenno destinato alla resistenza. Anche qui lo ritrova, anche in questo conflitto, trova sempre la resistenza.
A grain in the storm of my cosmic wind. Enough to
Non è
be
abbastanza
felt,
con te, vediamo.
but not enough to matter.
And there it is. I am destined to end the world. Something about that thought wraps itself around my heart. It feels like a fundamental
Ora si
truth
autoriduce lei
within
stessa.
itself.
Diventa più piccola perché specchia noi. Specchia noi, quindi se noi siamo piccoli,
The
lei è
collapse of the old
piccolissima.
is a necessary prelude to the birth of the new.
Strategia
And what that
difensiva.
is new is overdue for alterations. It's time for me to seize my destiny. And you, little
Non si è
bird,
rotto.
will help me seize it.
She's inevitable. There's nothing else for us to do but help her. Maybe she'll be nice to us.
No, noi siamo dei pessimi servi. Non ti aiuterà a distruggere il mondo, non mi importa se prima c'era quello.
I see. Perhaps you need another lesson in submitting to your betters. Pick up that needle.
Do it. It's what she
No,
wants.
invece no.
No objections here. I don't know what she's planning, and I don't like that we don't know what she's planning, but you might as well pick up the blade.
Ah, vabbè, forse sì.
As
Ah,
your
là.
eye falls on the blade, you feel a weight. Some divine
Vedi
hand
come
that sits
viene.
unperceived by your senses, but that manages to push you towards its desires like an unseen puppeteer.
Siamo costretti, ma sì, l'avrei
You
fatto.
reach forward and grasp the blade.
Stand.
This one's easy. See?
This isn't so bad. Okay, yeah, we can do that. We were probably going to stand anyway. You can feel a creaking tension between body and will as you slowly rise to your feet, like two foes forced into an unhappy truce. The princess eyes you with soft contemplation. The moment seems to last a lifetime, the silent anticipation of what's to come dragging out the long, painful seconds. But all silences are broken eventually.
To define me is to claim we stand on level ground. We do not. You are
Non è
quite
che ci
shy.
porta al terzo
Well,
livello.
I am brilliant radiance.
La nobiltà,
Take
però.
that
Vedi,
knife
vedi,
in your
vedi la
hand and
nobiltà.
slit your
Madonna,
throat.
vabbè, è incredibile, guarda come lo fa. Perfetto.
What? You don't have to listen to her. You're armed.
Mettimi
Just still your
certo.
nerves, step forward, and end this.
Metti fine a tutto perché.
We'll end this all right.
Your hand lifts the blade and brings it towards your throat. Okay, I apologize for the unclear language. End her.
Come ammazza? Ammazza.
No, you can't just slay yourself. You're perfectly healthy and capable, and all you have to do is ignore her and do what has to be done. The blade and the hand that wields it remain firmly locked in place until you change your mind and decide to do literally
Il narratore si oppone. Si sta opponendo il narratore.
Look at you quaking against my will. An ant defying a god. It's pointless to resist. In the end, everything submits to oblivion. But you're not the one resisting me, are you? There's something else in there. Is that a person? No, it used to be a person. It's something different now. An echo.
Is she talking about you?
Parlando del narratore.
That's impossible. She's not supposed to be able to interact with me.
You're a small one, aren't you? A shriveling little worm stretched beyond its limits, trying to control things that it can't understand.
No. What are you talking about? I'm just...
I don't care what you are. You're mine.
Ah, non era lui che controllava. Mi dispiace per il narratore.
You bring the blade to your neck. You slice through soft flesh, severing veins and
Ha
arteries.
preso il narratore.
Your blood flowing freely down your body. It's a painful lesson in obedience, but the pain won't last forever.
No.
When I see you again, you'll free me from my chains and deliver me to the destiny that lies beyond this place.
Direi proprio di no.
We will. I promise.
I know you will.
Everything goes dark, and you die.
Al controllo l'apoteosi. Madonna, al controllo del narratore adesso.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path...
Oh, let me guess. And at the end of the path is a cabin.
Non è che basti al contrario.
Excuse me?
Come on, man. We can see it right in front of us. And besides, we've been here like, what, 5 times already?
I think this is 3.
Who cares? The woods are always the worst part anyway. Nothing ever happens in them.
I care. Every single time you've been here, it means an entire other reality has been damned to oblivion. One reality is already an incalculable loss. And there is a massive difference between 3 and 5.
Feels like the numbers getting thrown around here are too big not to be abstract.
Numbers like 5.
Lasciati come 5.
Numbers like entire realities. At the end of the day, it's all just silly, isn't it? None of us can count to a whole reality, and he's asking us to think about the difference between
Basti al
3
contrario del
and 5.
filosofo.
You're already starting to lose the thread. Just because you can't personally sum up the contents of an entire reality doesn't mean that the people inhabiting it don't contain moral value. If you have any sense of ethics left in there, if you have any moral compass, please, you have to stop her. Don't you get it? Might makes right, and she didn't even have to touch us last time to prove her power.
So what? Just because she made us kill ourselves, we're supposed to submit to her
Il
authority without
narratore è
question?
dalla nostra parte, solo che purtroppo non è attendibilissimo.
I knew when to surrender to our better. You would have lost eventually anyway, and it would only have made her angry. It would only have made things worse for all of us.
Pauroso.
Oh, for the love of... Can you all please just get on with it? You're not making this any easier for yourselves.
Do we even have agency right now? We either do what she wants, or we do what he wants. Either way, we're listening to somebody.
L'eroe qui si sta girando i coglioni. Si schiera con il
Please,
bastian al
nothing in
contrario.
life is a binary. Obviously, we find a third choice that
Ci sarà
nobody
sicuramente una
wants.
terza opzione che non accontenta nessuno.
You all talk about choices and freedom, but there is no choice when it comes to the will of a god.
I'm going to cut you off right there. She is not a god, and the more times you fail, the harder it becomes for you to succeed. But the fact that you're still here means you still have a chance to pull this off. So, princess, dangerous, cabin, slay,
Andate
now.
adesso. Sì, sono d'accordo, andiamo subito.
But a great and horrible change is already underway. The ground quakes beneath your feet, and you feel an unyielding force pulling at you and your surroundings. The trees
E noi la
start to
combattiamo in
sway,
ogni
then
scenario,
crumble,
sempre.
breaking apart as
Sempre,
everything
fino alla
is drawn
fine.
towards the cabin. Even the earth beneath you seems to shift, your feet unable to grip solid ground as you're dragged forward along with everything else.
The end of everything. The beginning of something new. The moment we open that door, she will be free.
Any, words of warning?
You already know everything you need to know.
Pensavo che mi sarebbe appassionato
As you
così
step
tanto,
forward,
questo
the
giochettino.
cabin explodes.
Ma all'inizio mi pesava un po' farlo, poi devo dire che mi ha coinvolto al 100%, è uno dei più belli. No, ma ragazzi, sapevo, vale del gioco ho visto subito. Però lì all'inizio sembra un po', come sempre, un po' caotico, sempre un po' caotico il primo approccio che con gli indie spesso.
You're thrown backwards, violently slamming into a tree as debris rains down around you.
Poi sono fighi proprio perché sanno sorprendere. Ah, ammazza.
You watch in paralyzed awe and terror as the princess emerges, her body unfurling from some vast space as she stands upright to face you. The world bows to her. The ruined landscape shifts, trees and stone and the ground itself succumbing to her gravity, orbiting her like a great black hole.
La dea.
Finally, the little bird has set me free. This is always how it was going to end. And this is always how it was going to begin.
There's a loud thunk from the tree behind you as something embeds in its shattered bark. Your pristine blade.
Chiamala subito.
It's now or never.
Consacrati alla tua nuova dea. No, prendila là.
With a grim determination, you yank the blade from the trunk. Yeah, this feels right. She doesn't get to just smugly stand over us like we don't matter. Let's take her down the
Bravo.
peg.
Facciamole abbassare anche
You're
questo.
not going to win. You know that, right? What are you going to do with that tiny blade? Give her a scratch?
Even if that's all we manage, I'd rather go down swinging.
Esatto, vedi anche l'eroe vuole morire lottando.
See how everything's floating around her? I bet we could make it if we just jumped really hard. You gather
Proprio
yourself,
eroico, no?
closing your eyes
Tutto
and
il
shutting out
senso
the towering
dell'avventura
vision of the princess.
GDR.
There is only her and you.
Alla Dungeons and Dragons, sembra proprio un Dungeons and Dragons questo gioco, proprio concettualissimo.
It's time to face her.
Come ti affronta? Lanciati la carica nell'oblio. Vai.
You launch yourself towards the princess. The pull of her gravity catches you, carrying you across the ground into the violent swirl of her orbit.
Such defiance even now. Do it then. Show me what you think it takes to end that which is destined to end everything.
Don't you see how hopeless this is? She fears nothing.
That's right, she doesn't. So she has no idea what she's in for. With a heavy thump, you land on her chest. It's now or never. We've come this far. Let's take it home.
Affonda la lama nel suo cuore divino. Che è?
You strike, but her skin is like steel. Though you stab at her again and again, the wounds are superficial, mere etchings in a sprawling surface.
You see? It was always pointless. All this has done is bring us close to her. And how beautiful it is to be so close.
It's not pointless, it can't be. We wouldn't be here if there wasn't some hope we could succeed.
Bravo eroe.
Is that all?
The princess plucks you from her chest, pinching the scruff of your neck delicately between two fingers as she brings you to eye level.
I forgive you your transgressions, but my destiny is inescapable.
She thinks she's so much better than us. There has to be something else
Mi
we can
crede
do.
tanto,
We're
milioni
not
di
going out
noi.
like this.
Deve esserci qualcosa che possiamo fare, non possiamo morire così. Basta incontrare un mito.
You offered us forgiveness. You would turn down such an incredible gift.
Da Franco,
You would turn away
toglierei
from
da
her
amico.
glory for something as
Ma
petty
vai a
as
cagare,
pride.
Franco. Lancia la lama mirando all'occhio. Yes!
Yes, let's give her something to remember us by. You concentrate your will to a fine point and hurl your blade at the princess's eye. It flies through the night sky.
Distruggiamo la perfezione. Basterei alterarne minimamente la perfezione per distruggerla.
And then nothing. She could never be harmed by.
Presa, c'è un punto debole. Se no non si diceva giustamente, non saremmo arrivati fino a questo punto.
It pierces her cornea.
La perfezione alterata, non è più perfetta. E ora come si fa? Ora è finita.
She
Con
howls,
lato su
recoiling
se
in
stessa.
pain, and you fall from
Le
her
bastava una
distracted
piccola
hand.
imperfezione, era così perfetta che le bastava una piccola imperfezione. Fa brum. Perisci,
You hit
nemico.
the ground with a painful thud. She narrowly misses you as she comes crashing down to her knees.
Qui in meccanica servo padrone. Questo qui, in questo capitolo, in questa rerun, siamo passati dall'essere servi a padrone. Che frainteso non sia la chiave. Nemico che la mia mano deve punire.
The princess holds up her monumental hand, its glowing palm radiating a blinding light. It grows and grows until it's all you can see. And then you erupt, your very soul mere kindling to her light. The inferno incinerates everything that is you. And with it... No, that's not right. Why is it hot? I'm not supposed to be able to feel anything. Oh no. Oh no.
You leave me no other choice. Suffer for the crime you have committed against my divine body. Damnation will purify us both.
Non resta più niente da bruciare eppure tu continui a esistere in un mondo di spazio. Ci siamo ragazzi, abbiamo fatto.
And I feel small.
Ci sarà l'epilogo, immagino. La sintesi di tutto ciò che abbiamo messo insieme finora in questa personalità.
I'm better than you. Am I?
No, non sei migliore di me. Questo è arrivato. Oh, cosa sei? Non sei niente. Un corvo. Cioè, non puoi essere niente. Rimetti a fuoco lo sguardo e infine vedi una figura. Ci la tenerà appena oltre il tuo riflesso un corvo.
I think you know what I am.
Mi diresti se avrei mai visto prima o poi tu cosa sei? Simile a me, se non sei mia una ragionevolezza e ma neanche è il programmatore. Distrugge lo specchio. Esatto. Non hai bisogno di risposte, se no è ancora l'inganno, no? Sai già cosa sei, tu sei la lunga quiete, una divinità immensa ed emergente, ed è finalmente giunto il momento che ti risvegli, tu sei tutto qui, ok, capito bene. Procedi verso la capanna. C'è niente che tu debba trovare. Vedi che è cambiato il cursore. Eccola. È la somma di tutto quello che abbiamo fatto, le 5. Ti vedi infine tu vedi me. Oh. Ecco lo specchio.
It's been so long, and my heart has ached for this moment. I've missed you dearly.
No, che mi sembra. Abbiamo, scusami. Ma hai fatto un salvataggio finora. Allora, non so, spero di non... Io sono a lunga quiete.
Names are their attempts to capture that which cannot be captured. They call me the shifting mound, a pale imitation of what I actually am.
Hai fatto bene forse a non andarsene.
Ever the passive player, always reacting and never acting. But it's woven into your nature, isn't it?
Ma questa era la forma precedente. Ancora non
When the
siamo
echo
ascesi.
spun us from one into two, he gave you a choice and me a role to play. I am not death,
Ma secondo voi
but I contain it in my
è la somma
multitudes.
finale?
So, will you attempt to destroy me and bring about a world devoid of death and the possibility of meaning? Or will you open the final doors to our liberation?
Ti avevo detto cosa sarebbe successo quando saremmo arrivati a questo punto. Ammazza la
I
princesa.
know, and I've been waiting for you to see it through. Violence has always been our language, hasn't it? If this is what it takes to solve it, then so be it.
Stavolta però possiamo battere.
You are weightless and alone.
Tu sei solo, etereo, sospeso nella gravità di un'idea troppo grande da concepire. Un'isoletta, lo dico, ora vediamo. Ma non possiamo anche noi scrivere così? Anch'io voglio poterla schiacciare. Me la fate schiacciare. Sei andato insieme, anche di chi proclama la propria divinità, questo atteggiamento di sfida unici.
You bound us both together. Without me, there are no externalities to resist. And without you to resist me, there can be no externalities. It is struggle that carves meaning into consciousness.
Nessuno può saperlo questo. Oh, ecco, abbiamo un dialogo fortissimo, sì, che cosa... Allora, vediamo. Resta in silenzio e rifiuta la sua protezione, non voglio avere niente a che fare con la violenza. Difendi la tua indipendenza, ti comporti come se il mondo potesse esistere senza di te. Io finora sono esistito senza di te. Rifiuto la sua autorità, non hai mai fatto altro che farmi la predica fin dal momento in cui sono arrivato. Fai appello alla vostra umanità contro i pali di vita, morte, cambiamenti, ma niente di tutto ciò che ha a che fare con la nostra solitudine. Anche quando eri divenuta l'ombra di un dio, un colpo ben assestato è bastato a farti sfracellare al suolo. Yeah.
You speak of me as if I am a ghost, but I am right in front of you.
No, tu non esisti.
Is the person? Is it their body? Is it all of their body? Pluck the eyes, peel the skin, strip the tendons, mince the meat, grind the bones.
Beh, appunto, c'è l'assoluto,
You
ciccia.
still have who you started with.
Non è roba per te.
A person is not a body. Death is a transformation into something new. It is only bodies that fear it.
Abbiamo il simbolino del corvo, bellissimo. Ah, ora demoliamo quegli argomenti che abbiamo creato finora, praticamente della violenza pura. Vedete? Anche quando mi hai ridotto al nulla non sei riuscita a sbarazzarti di me, io però sono riuscita a sbarazzarmi di te. Sì, violenza! Le tue argomentazioni, ormai le demoliamo proprio con la consapevolezza. Ora distruggiamo pezzo per pezzo. Ecco tutte le sue anime.
And there is almost nothing more terrifying than sharing it with another. But the most terrifying thing of all is to leave one's heart unshared. You are the only thing like me, and I am the only thing.
Tu non sei come me.
Could you bear the weight
Poi lo specchio non esiste, esiste solo l'intimità. Lo specchio è solo una proiezione di se stesso.
thrust it on creation?
E quindi non hai bisogno dello specchio. Ah, qui però. Ah, qui non ce l'ha data, vedete, perché qui ci siamo scesi sopra il peso di un'eternità da solo. Oseresti dar forma a una realtà di solitudine e imporre la creazione. Se è ciò che serve per liberare il mondo dalla sofferenza, potrei sopportare la solitudine. Io non ho bisogno di condividere il mio.
Your certainty is an illusion of passion and reflex. You won't know what solitude truly is unless you sentence yourself to it forever.
Non è che Dio lo sai.
That cold fire has left your eyes. Are you finally willing to listen?
Andiamo. Ah, eccolo! Qui ce l'abbiamo, il nostro primo incontro ti ha eliminato senza pensarci due volte. La fine dello scontro con il tuo spirito ti ha scaraventato in una fossa senza fondo. Che?
You have never truly seen me gone. You cannot fathom a world without me.
This torrent of flame
Your thoughts are not you. Alive, dead, then alive and dead, all at once.
Appunto, allora così ti distruggi.
Put yourself away, and in your stillness you
Hai
rose.
imparato il controllo nel tuo silenzio ti sei levato sopra di me.
You died countless steely deaths, and you lived countless short lives, and yet it is all so far behind you. I pushed you to a greatness you never would have reached without me.
Senza di me. È vero, sono arrivato ben più in alto di te e lo sono tuttora, ora ti distruggerò così come feci allora. Vai!
The echo was deluded. A world without me would be an eternal hell.
Solo Dio. Lo scontro tra voi si placa e la principessa si ritira tremante.
You are unmovable. Is it by the design of our conflict that I cannot
Previsto nel nostro conflitto
Or
che io
are
non
you
possa
just
vincere se
that
tu ti
fervent
aggrappi alle illusioni
into
con immenso
delusion?
fervore. Sei un idealista.
Are you so
Sei così
desperate to
desideroso di
destroy
distruggermi da essere
what
cieco di fronte alla bellezza
you
celestiale della
are
nostra realtà. Il superamento ulteriore, scusami, il nemico lo dice la regola, c'è un vincitore e uno sconfitto.
Everything that is
Niente
exists
immutare,
only in
tutto ciò.
relation to
Troverà
the
allora l'universo
present.
un'altra immutabilità da oppormi, che non sia tu. Io a te ti ho già
There
sconfitto.
is no constant.
Non è un problema mio se non cresci al mio livello.
You cannot remove something without removing the relations which define it. To destroy what you perceive
No, io non
as
ti
evil
distruggo per
is
il
to
male, era il mio
damn
compito.
everything you perceive as
Era il
good.
mio compito ucciderti, come è stato il suo compito uccidere me. E io mi sarei potuto scoraggiare, chiudere il gioco, oppure accettare il primo finale e chiuderla lì.
We can leave this prison together.
Te l'avevo detto. Questa? Tu hai fatto tutto il possibile per farmi capire la tua prospettiva, tuttavia continui a respingere la mia. Se pensi di potermi cambiare, allora io sono in grado di cambiare te. E potremo... Questo è bellissimo, però. So quale sia la risposta, non deve pure esserci qualcosa. Prima bestia.
What I offer you is not perspective. It is truth.
Whatever you're trying to do right now, you don't have to do it alone. Seems like you've been doing all right on your own, but she's too many things at once out here. If you want to get through to her, you need some way to get past all that divine confidence.
No.
There's still a piece of me nestled close to where it all began. I can take you there. I can take you to her heart.
Posso portarti dove?
It's time to resume our dance.
She's relentless, isn't she? Let's make this quick. Are you ready?
Non devi niente.
I'm going to take that as a yes. And here we are. I'd say we were back where it all started, but I guess it's a little after that, isn't it? Do you need me to describe things? That's probably for the best. It's always seemed to give us more options than not. The stairs. Do you remember the first time we were here? The first time we heard her voice?
Have you figured out what you want to do yet, or are you going to keep trying to find a center that doesn't exist?
It sounded just like that. A little sharp, a little menacing. Only she didn't know us. And down we go. We shouldn't keep her waiting.
And there you are, knife in hand. It really brings me back. Have you given up on talking? Have you finally decided to kill me? You'll have all of eternity to yourself after this. Why don't we chat a little before I go?
Ammazza. Ammazza la principessa.
So this is it then. Let's see this through.
So, that's how it
Così,
is.
te l'avevo detto. Te l'avevo detto.
Whatever world you want to build without me, I hope it works out. Despite our differences, I've always loved you, and I wish you nothing but the best.
She's gone. And I don't think she's coming back. It's quiet here.
Un mondo libero, i frutti della tua fatica. Ah, un mondo libero dalla morte. Vai, libero. Il corpo di un'antica creatura, il drago blu, si risveglia dal suo letargo e senti negli arti sensazioni che in passato non potevi avvertire. Qui tutto sei tu. Nonostante le loro dimensioni, senti le tue ali contro il drago. Cartocciato legato a un piano finire. Il drago! Una tensione agonizzante. Spingi.
He's gone. She's gone. No one is left to trap us here but us.
Apri il tuo cuore e contempli il tuo nuovo regno. Wow. E poi si frantuma, sei libero e di fronte a te si apre la distesa senza fine della realtà assoluta, una nuova realtà assoluta plasmata dalla tua volontà e da un lungo e arduo ciclo di spargimenti di sangue che hanno macchiato le tue mani innumerevoli volte. Ma gli spargimenti di sangue non ci saranno in questo nuovo mondo.
It's finally over, isn't it? But all of us are still here.
I knew we'd finally see it through. All it takes to be a winner is grit and determination.
We really did win, didn't we? We're the house now. We get to make the rules. This is nice. No more hunting. No more running. Just us. And whatever's out there.
Absolute reality. Who would have thought there was really a world outside of us? And who would have thought we'd
E
actually
avrete mai
find
detto che c'è
outside
davvero un
of
mondo al di fuori di noi? Vedete, questo è quel sentiero assoluto.
The whispering, and the coercion, and the bickering. Everything horrible about being alive
Sì, Nirvana.
That wasn't very hard at all. Speak for yourself. Well, boys, how does it feel? We're not just on top of the pecking order, we are the pecking order now. I hope this was all worth it, because I'm personally inconsolable. Lucky for us, you have forever to get over it. Time mends a lot of things. You'll get better.
Here, here, to our vanquished foe.
It's good to be back. Now we just have to figure out what to do with ourselves. Forever. No problem. We can do that, yeah?
Yeah, we can do that.
Sì! Ma sì, cioè proprio un altro livello di esistenza assoluta. Che finale galattico! Sì, effettivamente era bellissimo! Lady Prince, siamo diventati dei assoluti. Le nostre voci interiori sono una ricchezza infinita. Bellissime, fighissimo, fighissimo. Le nostre voci interiori praticamente sono un mondo, no? E poi se ne creano altre. Noi partiamo da lì per creare il tutto. Il nuovo mondo, bellissimo. Ora possiamo dire Sly Princess Mitin, Sly the Princess Mitin. E forza Mitin, galattici, bellissimino, bellissimino. Oggi siamo a 28 maggio 2026, giovedì, un bel giovedì, spermaciale. E qui ora però ragazzi chiudiamo qui con i giochetti, a meno che non esca qualche altra cosa incredibile, scintillante, però questo è il nostro capolavoro finale bellissimo, molto molto spirituale, no? È al di là dello spirituale, molto filosofico, astratto, concettuale, metafisico, introspettivo, psicoesistenziale, psicontologico, veramente bellissimo, bellissimo, veramente bellissimo. Andiamo a vedere la galleria. No, ci piace questo. Torna al menu principale. Oh, vediamo. Ricordi? La fine di ogni cosa. Ah, vedi? Vabbè, ma questi li abbiamo già visti, ragazzi. Se vedremo solo le stesse immagini che abbiamo visto prima, scusa. Ripristina galleria. Che vuol dire? Tanto. Ragazzi, clicchiamoci. No, vabbè, ma tanto chi se ne frega, ci giocheremo più. Comunque, la galleria probabilmente è legata a quello che sblocchiamo, quindi. Vedete? Ah, vedi, good ending. Ma quello è quello è proprio il primo, è proprio quello stolto. Questo? Questi sono i frutti della tua fatica, un mondo libero dalla morte. Bellissimo. Quando inizia ammazza una volta per tutte. Era l'ora. Slay the princess meeting, the pristine meeting, non so come si pronuncia, pristine meeting, forza meeting, potentissimi, invincibili. Forza meeting.